Yeah.
Go live. We are live. We are about to go live.
You're alive.
We are live.
Why is the screen so big?
Wait. We are live. I think we are live.
You can cut it and reload it again.
How is the sound? How do you see?
Yeah, it's looking good. I checked this.
Yeah. How am I looking? Am I looking pretty enough?
What about me? Am I looking?
Wait. Why is the cam so small but my empty screen so big?
Yeah, because I don't know. You are like the I don't know. just let just because you are
Maybe
very
the other way around.
you are very like
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can.
Make your
Life is
camera
pretty
bigger.
sad.
My our hi guys. Give everybody give us few seconds because Juno is a stupid girl and we did some mistake.
All good, yeah, just
Let's just put
You can make it bigger.
Yeah. Let's do if I can.
you guys move to left maybe. Take the big box.
Big box.
Put me in the corner.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
put
do
you
that.
in the corner somewhere
She's not
like
showing-
this. How about this? How do you like that?
She's not putting. He's not showing his face, right? So
Yeah. So he's not that important. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, how about now?
Put me in a corner. You guys take the big screen.
I think I think that's fine. Let's see. I think that's fine.
What is with this like
Okay.
very like meditational music?
Hi Sabo Shitoba
Shitoba-chan.
Hi Shitoba Cheng. Hi Malhar Yadav Salah. Hi Pratik. What's up?
No thanks.
Family stream.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit. And then hi Kirito, what's up? And hi
Hello
Yang-chan, what's
there.
up?
Hi.
Welcome. We're coming to my live stream after a long time. How dare you? Just kidding. Hi guys. So today we're going to start our. Can you guys hear me? By the way. Hey, can you guys hear me? Oi.
Yo, what happened to the music?
I just stopped it because you said it was so relaxing music.
No, it can be playing in the background, right?
Okay, let me just.
Charger wasa lelo.
When aja podcast. Okay, so hi guys. Today is our first day of podcast. I have my
Darwaja. Okay. Yeah.
Today is our first episode of noobcast podcast. I don't know. I didn't think of any proper title and I didn't ask Kitsune. How is the name? Noobcast podcast.
That's okay.
Okay. By the way, let us introduce ourselves. So today we are going to do a noobcast podcast episode 1, and we will talk shit and we will talk about cosplay and stuff. So let's introduce first guest of mine, Kitsune-chan. So here we go.
With the front camera. Hi, I'm Kitsune and I cosplay. You can follow me.
Too much of laughing is going on.
Okay. I'm Kitsune and I'm with my friend here, Juno, and she just started a podcast. What is it called?
Podcast.
Podcast series. So yeah, she has invited me and our friend here, Redemption Props, for the first podcast. And yeah, I hope you have a great time with us. And yeah, I'll also be trying to enjoy myself. So hey, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. And Rohit, please give your best introduction ever.
I suck at introductions.
Just do it.
Not even going to try.
Postcard.
So I'm Rohit. My internet handle is Redemption Props as a cosplayer and prop maker. I'm your typical family disappointment medical college
Potato
dropout
cast.
who's struggling to make a living as an artist now, but it's fun.
We all are
So,
struggling.
We're all
Yeah,
struggling here, bro.
yeah, this is a kind of an impromptu podcast. So we plan to talk about cosplay, but let's see where it goes. We don't have a strict any rules or any fixated topics in mind, I guess, right?
Right.
Yeah,
So,
nothing.
let's hope this is fun.
Yeah.
So we can do more. Leave your feedbacks after the podcast.
Yeah, don't be bad, please. I can handle it.
Don't be rude, you mean?
Oh yeah, don't be rude. I mean to say.
Leave it to me. Leave it at
Don't be mean and don't be rude.
Instagram.com. I can handle the mean comments. You guys can send
Yeah,
them to
yeah,
me.
yeah. Send to him. Send to him. Yeah, go. Where are you guys? You're still here. Go. Just kidding. Yeah. So Lee Sang said that we can name our podcast Potato Cast. It's good because I kept my Discord channel like I don't know worldwide
Potato,
potato.
yeah.
I think that's good. Yeah. We'll eat aloo. Yeah, potato. Potato cast is
can
much
read the comments
cuter.
there as well.
Oh yeah. Ina bodoh yang dia. And so as we are done with the introduction, as a host, let me think what should I do because I don't need introduction, guys. You know, I don't need introduction. You made a channel, eh? You guys, what are you doing here? If you don't know me. So.
Bro.
I too am not like, very much prepared, but let's just start with I think let's start with something nice instead of like going to typical like interview and FBI investigation. Let's go with like you guys have gone to international cosplay events like my two piece coming out. Like Rohit has gone to some cosplay even I forgot the name. I'm very sorry, but Saliva. Yeah, it's called Saliva. You have gone to some international cosplay events, and Kitsune have gone also. So why don't you take turns and tell us about like our cosplay events that is not India. That is not India.
I think Rohit should go first.
Yeah, Yohit, go first.
Yohit.
Hey, senpai,
You called Rohit Yohit.
Ladies first.
No, we are majority. Gents first. Go.
We believe in equality, so
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't really have a lot of experience going
Why don't you
abroad
look at the
to
camera?
events. I have two experiences.
Right.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
So both of them very different because on one I went as a participant for a cosplay contest. So I was basically participating. It was time for me to achieve something, and the other one was opposite. I was invited as a guest. So there all I had to do is have fun and just hang out with fans. So two very different scenarios.
Right.
First one was the Dota 2 International China.
You smart pro.
Professional.
So this one was literally my first time ever going out of India, not just for cosplay but like ever. So I
Right.
was obviously very nervous, and this is biggest. If you guys follow Dota, then you know international is the biggest Dota event. In fact, the biggest esports event. It had like $35 million prize pool. That is the biggest prize pools amongst all esports, not just Dota. So really a very very intimidating event, and China has the biggest Dota following across all the countries. Like they follow Dota like a religion. So it was a really big challenge to present myself out there. And this was like the first time that it was happening in Asia, right? Because usually this Dota International happens in either US or Europe. So that's like way too expensive to travel and stay. So the moment they announced that, oh, we're doing it in China this time, immediately I was like, okay, I'm saving up just like 1 year early, 1 year before the event. So I'm like, I need to save up right now, and I need to start my costume right now, and I'm going for it. Like, this is going to be my big event. I'm investing all my money, all my year's time and everything into this. So I basically prepared for this like for a whole year with lots of ups and downs.
Right.
And it was like very pleasant. Like usually we hear a lot of bad things about travel to China, right?
Yeah,
Because,
exactly.
obviously CCP and a lot of things.
Yeah,
Like,
we
you
know
have to be
better.
careful of this. You can be get arrested for this. You cannot do this. They do this kind of checking. It's very risky and all that. But on the contrary, it was a very, very, very pleasant experience. Especially the people of China are very, very, very nice. Not cosplay experience, but in general. See, my costume was about 35 kgs heavy, including the
Appa!
packaging or all. It was like 40 kgs. So
10 दिन समय में जाता है.
Why, dear Lord, why?
Wait. मेरे को इतना embarrassing है. देख तो यहाँ में लाइट चला गया. क्या कहता? नहीं देखो. ये मेरा एक अलग आ गया. अभी नहीं जाएगा. चितम 10 ये थोड़ा टाइम लगता है.
Expect.
क्यों ऐसा हुआ है ना लेकिन? ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ है. कभी नहीं हुआ है.
अभी होगा ये, अभी होगा. चिंता नहीं.
बोल गया आई तो टाइम लगता है जो.
ये जो क्या
इसको फिर करना पड़ेगा.
रीसे
नहीं सिर्फ ऐसे एग्जिट करेगा ना. जब वो अपलोड होगा तब फिर से अपलोड
तो हो गया.
ये अभी ब्लिंक करेगा तक करके तभी आ जाएगा. नहीं नेट नहीं होने से भी आता है एपोक कैमरा. टेम्पररी के इसको हटा के फिर मैंने उसको कनेक्ट करने और एक बार ट्राई करने का. क्या नहीं उसको दिखाओ ना. स्ट्रीम लैब्स को दिखाओ.
बस खाता है यहाँ कैसे करेगा.
क्यों? ओ माय गॉड इतना एम्बैरेसिंग है. पर नहीं होता ना कुछ भी.
नहीं होना चाहिए. हम कनेक्ट किया ना.
रुको अभी होगा. रुको क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? हो गया.
आ गया ना.
देखो तो चेक करो. आ गया ना. बता देगा अभी. आए तब तो इसको लगा के रखना है.
अन्य
अभी आ गया. लाइट को निकाल लेंगे ना.
निकाल लिया. लाइट को यहाँ निकाल लिया.
और वो है ना ये है ना यहाँ पर.
ये ना इसमें
माउस को हटा दो. तो ना एम्बैरेसिंग है. ऐसा लाइट गया ना.
मेरा बेड लक. माय बेड लक इसका मतलब I was the one all alone. Okay. I was the one with bad internet all alone. Hey, I'm back. Wait.
It's stable now.
Stable now, right?
Oh.
Okay. I'm
Hey,
back.
stop.
Sorry.
okay, let's go.
Sorry, our light went away. So Kitsune said that it never happens. That
Yeah.
means I was the one all alone who had a bad luck. Oh my god, my viewers all dead. Oh my god.
Juno is the bad luck.
He is the imposter.
Modi ji personally trying to sabotage her.
Yeah, exactly. Everything.
Hey, no politics here. You wanna get us cancelled?
You guys wanna get cancelled or what?
Are we live already?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are live.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh,
So
wait. Don't
Continue.
shoot now. Should be fine now. Oh shit. It's still loading. Ah, shit. Oh, yeah. We are back.
अभी
We are back.
कितना है देखो ना.
अभी हो जाएगा. चलो. Chalo, Rohit, continue with your story. We are back now. I'm very sorry. So, the thing was, the stream was having around 30-minute delay, and and then yeah, the stream was at least 30-minute delay, so I couldn't do it because we cannot
all
read
this
the
happens
chat.
when we are doing live, like
Yeah, together, or we are doing
like-
something together.
yeah, like light goes away or something, or the
Or
other
whenever I am
happens,
here.
or some external noise.
Yeah, the bad luck is always with me. Today also I tried to go and buy my SIM, but they told me blah 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 blah, so it couldn't happen. आज का दिन ही खराब है दोस्त.
We are so sorry, guys.
Yeah, so sorry, but for those who are here, thank you very much for staying.
But people who are from Northeast will probably understand our problems.
Yeah. Okay, so Rohit,
Can you continue?
please continue. Not can you? You must continue.
You must go on.
Hi.
Okay. So, welcome back, guys. So we were at on our story stuck at a train station with a lot of luggage, no mobile cab apps that we could book with our credit cards. So the guard at the train station noticed that we were having some trouble, and this guy does not speak a single word of English. Not
Right.
a single word, not even hi, hello, thank you, okay. So this guy is trying to communicate us with hands and signs and all, no? Then he opens his phone and opens a translator. He has this translating app which you speak into, and it translates audio into text into Chinese, okay?
Right.
So we say something, and like pretty much everyone there had this because probably they're used to tourists and stuff because it's Shanghai, obviously.
Yeah.
So we were talking into the app. He gets the translation, which is not very accurate. Then he says something into the app, and the app translates that back into English. So we spent about like 45 minutes to an hour explaining him what's happening,
Damn.
and he basically booked cabs for us. He called the cabs, and that's how we ended up finally reaching our Airbnb.
Right.
So this guy is like just a guard. He has no obligation to help us or anything. He just came off on his
Good
own.
Samaritan.
Oh, good Samaritan.
Very, yeah. Usually does not happen in India, especially not with foreigners when
Right.
Yeah.
people don't-
If it happens, then they will be like, hey, extra money or something like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Good.
Those people are also there. There are a lot of taxi drivers who try to scam us. They'll charge like 20-30 times. If you just don't use an app and just sit in the cab, they literally charge you like a shit ton of money, 5,000-6,000 Indian rupees for 1 kilometer ride, okay?
Oh shit.
So those people are there. It's not like everyone is nice. Cab driver problem is still there.
Yeah.
But in general, people are very nice and polite. They go out of their way to help strangers.
Right.
The same thing happened at the convention and a lot of other places because again, going from Airbnb to event with my costume was a big hassle because again, cannot book cab. So my friend from the event came in a big cab, in a big truck, and he's like, put all your stuff, come with me. So there was a lot of help that we got, which made the whole event possible.
Right.
Like, because at a lot of points I was like, okay, I guess I have a costume, but I won't make it to the event. Well, shit, now I have spent all my money and my time is all going to waste. But
Right.
luckily, through generosity of all these people, everything went smoothly, and I ended up winning the first place. And I was like, peace. After a whole year, in my head, I was like, peace. Like my
Peace out.
Instagram, my WhatsApp, everything is going crazy because everyone watched it live, right? I linked it to everyone on Twitch.
Right.
So everyone was going crazy. It was really fun. And to bonus to this winning, another thing that happened was this was the week where our bro PewDiePie got married.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is some conspiracy theory.
Brofist.
And also the same week where he crossed
Why you
100
act like
million.
it hurts? Right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
3 good things happened. Pewds crossed 100 million, he got married, and I won this all within like 1 week of my tour. So this was like one of my best weeks of my life.
कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं? कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं तुम? Okay.
Okay, that was cool.
Yeah, I really want to go to that. Like I saw the video like of yours cosplay, and then I used to see Dota like even cosplay. Oh, they all like, oh my god, bro, how do you do that? It's like it itna garam, don't you like guys fade or die or something on there? On that
But they had
suit?
very good air conditioning. They had very,
Yo.
very good.
Right.
Yo. And we can go with
I
Kitsune.
made a lot of friends there that still are in contact with me. Bit hard to do because they would use different social media apps.
Yeah,
China has
yeah.
everything different, but
Right.
they
Yeah,
still
Weibo.
really good.
Weibo, Yabu bola.
So, like when I went to event, like a lot of people already knew me from the organizers of the event. Especially the
Brag
cosplay
much?
organizers. Because like I had been posting my progress pictures in the Discord group for the international.
Yeah.
So when I went at the check-in gate where they check our luggage and stuff at the event, immediately the guy who was in charge was like, "Are you Rohit?" And
Hey.
Bro flex, bro flex
because
it.
I didn't know him. I didn't know who he was. And like, yeah,
That's
because
what famous
obviously
people
I'm
say.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Indian guy there.
Oh my God. Who are you?
So immediately he was like very nice. He's like, he skipped all my baggage check because I had like way too much baggage and they didn't even have machines big enough to
He's a
scan my
sim.
baggage.
He simped
so
for
he
you.
was like, it's okay, I know, let him go. So I got a free pass there. And
Nice.
he was constantly helping us, he was informing us how to do, because most people were Chinese, right? So they were speaking in Chinese. So he was going out of his way to come to me and explain everything to me in English and communicating with me on WeChat. So
Right.
overall, very, very good experience. So moral of the story is do not hesitate to go to China. Don't listen to people who say, oh, this bad, that bad. Maybe their government is not the best, but the people are really, really nice.
Yeah, there will
You
be
have a
bad
blast.
people everywhere.
Yeah,
like,
and
it
even
doesn't.
in India.
Yeah. People say like Japan is a safe country. Yes, of course it is, but there are bad people there too. Like they are everywhere. You should not like
Yeah,
judge
you-
a country like this. Yeah.
Yeah, especially scammers. You'll meet them.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
People try to sell us so many things. You have no idea. Same as what foreigners experience in Delhi and Mumbai. It's the same everywhere. So just use your basic logic. Don't fall for stupid stuff. Make
Exactly.
Friends. Friends will help you a lot. A lot of friends tagged along with us to show us the market and places. This one girl literally basically adopted us. She did everything for us.
Mommy,
took us to
God.
all the cool
Mommy.
eating places.
Sugar mommy.
And
Jansi.
so she was one of the rare people who was on Instagram because she was studying in UK, so her English was also pretty good.
Right.
So she found me on Instagram before the event, and I had my Draw Ranger picture there, right? So she
Right.
thought I was a girl. Okay.
Duh, bro.
Yeah, for 3-4 weeks she thought I was a girl. I
Or
was
maybe
taking
because of that your
pictures.
cosplay, that booby cosplay you had.
Yeah,
done,
yeah.
no?
Yeah.
That nice.
So like we had full plans of meeting at the event. We had big plans, and then I sent her a progress picture of my client cosplay with like only the boots on and my face was visible. So she's
your
like,
account?
oh, is that your friend? I'm like, no, that's me. And she's like, ... in chat. I'm like, are you a boy? Like, I had no idea that she thought I was a girl,
Right.
okay? I had no reason to believe that. I was also like, ...
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lisang said here is like I can only afford cosplaying as Grey from Fairy Tail. Hey, that's good. I
That's
think.
good
no?
enough. Yeah.
A friend of mine, like he loves cosplaying, but he doesn't have any like resources, and he's like a bit scared of me for asking the wigs because he did some damage to my wig. So he used to cosplay Grey a lot, and in Itanagar, like he's very well known for cosplaying Grey from Fairy Tail.
Right, you don't have to like
Yeah.
do a very high quality cosplay or something. You can always like start from the beginning.
Or
You can do
whatever
a
you
simple one,
have,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
See, the low-cost cosplay has like millions of followers.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
If
Hey.
you're successful with anything, just be creative.
Yeah. Hey, YP stream.
Hi,
What's
how are
up?
you
We're
doing?
doing fine. How
You're
are you
fine.
doing?
How are you, Rohit? By the way, how are you, bro?
How are you doing mentally and emotionally and physically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you asking me?
yeah.
To be be honest, not the best. What happened was I launched my Etsy store
Yeah.
around January this year, and
Right.
it was blooming. I was making the most money that I have ever made in my life.
Right. Ka-ching!
And it was going great till March. I had so many orders. I was just shipping out. I was like, oh, finally everything is working. My family is like, hey, finally he figured out everything. He's going to be settled now. And then the second wave of COVID hits. Everything gets locked down. International shipments get cancelled. So I had 50 pending orders.
Yeah.
That is a lot of pending orders. Each
Right.
order $50 to $70, which is a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I couldn't ship anything out. So my shop has been shut down since past 3-4 months. So I'm my bank is living on fumes. I've been just living off on savings, and luckily most of the customers were very, very nice and understanding. So they ended up waiting. They're like, it's okay, we understand. I told them the situation in India. So they're like, it's okay, we can wait, just take your time.
Right.
So I still had to refund around 15 orders because not everyone can wait, They have deadlines for their cosplays and everything.
Right.
But everyone else has been waiting. Recently, finally lockdown is over, so I shipped out most of the orders. Hopefully by next month I'll be back on my feet.
Yes.
Making more stuff, making money.
Best of luck.
Not depressed.
Best of
Yeah.
luck. Don't give up.
Yeah.
Even though we sometimes do. Oh my god.
Yeah, even
trying to
some-
make this podcast giving advice.
Motivational podcast.
God,
You know the
God,
videos,
such a good. Yeah,
the videos you see in Facebook, right? I was depressed, but then this thing happened and I was changed forever. Like something like
yeah,
that.
and the side music will be like
Or like movies like today I'll talk to you about today I'll tell you about this movie in Facebook, right? You get the short clips of like movies, right, in a very dramatic music like like that time.
it's annoying, but like you can watch for free like all videos in like 10 minutes, and then you will like without it, you don't even need to watch the movie, you will all
Right.
know like you
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Girl from Nowhere.
Exactly. What are you guys talking about?
We are today is our first noobcast podcast.
Right.
podcast, and then we are talking about like cosplay and shit, but currently we are just talking about our experience in international events. And Rahul, I mean, fuck Rahul, Rohit, I'm just feeling. Rohit just finished his part of the story, so we will go to Kitsune. Deep pre-show. No, don't have name. Okay, I was about to say don't have depression, but that sounds so wrong. I'll
Right.
get cancelled for that.
Right.
Okay, so we are going to go to Kitsune-chan. She have went to cosplay even in Bangkok.
Okay.
So yeah, she can tell about her stories.
Experience.
Like here we go.
Okay. So move away from the camera. So like I have the only cosplay international cosplay event I've been to is Thailand, Bangkok, right? So I wasn't invited there like Rohit, or didn't go there for a competition, but I just went there for fun, and I did have fun actually, and the people there are quite like good and friendly. Like obviously there will be some people that are not friendly, but I mostly had a good experience with other cosplayers. And yeah, like the event there, the cosplayers there are like so good in cosplays, and the ones that make the armor cosplays, right? I know few people from like cosplayers from like Thailand, and they're so good in cosplay and prop making and armor making. They make it in a whole different way. Like I don't know, I can't even say like. And yeah, I did have lots of fun there. And when I first went there, in the first day I cosplayed as Kagura from Gintama, and actually I did like get lots of like attention and like appreciation for my Kagura cosplay, because it turns out like I actually did a good job in cosplaying her. And yeah, I did get my photos taken from like so many different like photographers. And yeah, I do have some pictures still, and they were like so high quality, and I look really good in the photos. Yeah, and yeah, I basically attended like 3 different days of the event there. I think it was, wait, what was it? Japan
Expo.
Japan Expo, yes, it was Japan Expo, and it happened in, I think, around 2018 and January, I think. Yeah, I went there and I had lots of fun. Yeah, that's basically like my experience. I wasn't invited or anything, but I went there myself because I wanted to experience like cosplay culture in a different country and different part of Asia. So yeah, that is my story.
Yes, nice. I should I go with my skin?
Yeah,
with my
now
story?
Judo star.
So mine is like I went to like WCS in 2017. So like
Hey.
WCS part is like, okay, let's not talk about it because it's very long process. But let me tell you about Comic Cat. So Comic Cat is like one of the biggest cosplay event in Japan, and I think it is for like different countries too, and like I have only heard about Comic Cat and I've never saw it. And when I went there, it was like fucking crowded. Oh my god! I literally like I got lost. It's like congested. Like when I say congested, I don't mean to say like Toramora people a little bit space to go. No, you won't have a space to foot like that. It's too fucking crowded, and if you don't walk, you just stand. The crowd will drag you to any places you want to go. It was like that, and like usually in Tokyo, like they don't allow. Not they don't know, for the even don't allow for you to cosplay and come. You should cosplay in their area, but you need to buy their dressing place.
What?
Yeah, it was weird for me, but then like okay, that there's rule. I was when in Rome, do in Rome, something like that. And then like I
You
was
have to rent a space.
no, it's not even like single room. It's like a hall, HALL hall, and then in the hall you will be divided into like small square spaces, and you will get your seat there. There's no covering and all, so you will be changing with other girls. So I was maybe 18 years or something. Like I didn't know about that kind of shit, and I never saw anyone naked in my life. Except my sisters, obviously. I used to bat them, and that's another story. So what I did was I was just changing my clothes in very suspicious way. The girl in front of me just turned around and opened her clothes like this, and I was just staring at her two boobies, two naked boobies, and I was like,
Bruh.
I just stood there still, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Why? And then I got too shocked, and I just moved around my head to other side. I saw a butt naked, and then I moved around to other side. I saw another naked body. I was like, let me just remove my glasses and just stay here like this. It was literally like for them I think that's nothing, but
Yeah,
like
for
for
them it's
us,
normal.
like I don't even see her changing.
Exactly.
It was so freaking weird for me. But then that was a weird part of like the most weird part of the convention I ever been. Like you should not cosplay and come, and then you have to buy your own ticket for the for the dressing place, and then and it's like 1,000 yen, and then I don't know, 1,000 yen equal to maybe 900 rupees or something.
Yeah.
And then you have to go and change with others. I was like, hell no.
Wait, I think it's around 800 or something.
Yeah, 800 yen. I think so. Yeah.
Not a lot.
Yeah. Sorry.
I wonder what the male changing hall would look like.
Yeah, it will be like dicks everywhere. Oh my god.
No,
I'm just kidding.
That place take off their underwear.
Yeah.
Get into
Lots of
cosplay.
tennis balls.
Yeah, and then we also visited like onsen, and then I didn't know that we have to go naked on the onsen. I was so freaking that we only get one towel, and I have to like decide whether I want to hide my boobie or I want to hide my vagina.
Bob or vagina, whichever it may be.
Hi, and then I feel pity. Like, is anyone here like 18 plus under? Please forgive me. Don't call the FBI. Okay. I think YP, are you under 18? I hope you are not. Okay,
Right.
so I think our chat is very, 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 very lonely.
Dead.
So like it's literally dead. So if you guys have any question to ask, you can ask while we are going to ask what I'm saying, bruh. What I'm saying. Okay, so if you guys got any question you want to ask, you can just write here. in the chat. So we can check it, and then let's go on. What else? What else? Cosplay is the shit. What else should we talk? Oh my
What
God.
else should we talk
Tell
about?
us more about Japan, no? Tell us more about Japan, because all the cosplayers and weeps usually want to hear about Japan, I guess.
Yeah,
Right.
we have no idea. We were like Kitsune and I. We were planning for next year. Like,
All right,
what are we gonna do?
we
discuss
can talk about that. Right. So
Yeah.
like me and Juno, we took part in the online event. The WCS India representative, and we surprisingly won. Of course, we worked hard for it, but we actually won the event, and we will be representing India in Japan. But for now, this event, like the WCS event, the actual event will be happening online. We'll have to like submit our videos again. So, but yeah, next year we'll be visiting Japan because we won, right? So, we have been thinking about what we should do when we go to Japan, and like think about all the like fun things we'll be doing there, and make videos about it, and like. Yeah, we are still like planning like what we should make videos about, or what we should do, where we should stay. We were also
We were also thinking that there's a hotel.
$1 a night hotel. We were like planning to like stay there, and like even if it gets live streamed, right? We will make cardboards and like, hey, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my Twitch, subscribe to my
Free
Facebook.
promotion.
Yeah, free promotion, right? Because people watch the video a lot, so we'll be planning to stay there. So yeah.
And then maybe we can like, we just saw the video of rent a boyfriend,
Yeah.
and maybe we can rent a boyfriend for ourselves. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we'll share it.
Lee Sang said, remember Natch Winter Cosplay Wonderland. Yep, I do actually. I do actually. Kitsune might not have remembered. I mean, no, Winter Wonderland. Oh, Winter Wonderland is different. And okay. I just forget. So Winter Wonderland.
I don't think I've been there.
You haven't been there.
No, I don't think I've been there.
Is it like Dimapur or Kohima? Because Kohima I went every year, so I might remember. But
Wait, I think he's talking about the one where WCS happened.
oh yeah,
It was also
maybe.
winter one. It was also
Yeah,
called
it was Winter
Wonderland.
Wonderland, but it was hot as shit.
It was really hot.
Yeah, Winter my ass.
So I was actually cold in the when it was almost nighttime.
Yeah.
I was cold because I was wearing a short
Sailor
skirt
uniform.
and sailor uniform, so I was quite cold. But yeah, if you are talking about that, yes, I think I have been there. I haven't been to the other like winter cosplay Wonderland events in Nagaland, but yeah. If you're talking about that specific one, yes, I've been there. But Juno, I think she has been to other other
year.
events. Yeah.
Every year. Like I haven't been to during 2017 because I was busy with WCS. But I think I've been every year. Like I'm the regular customer. So
Yeah.
if you have any question for Rohit, for us, for Kitsune, do drop it in, like any question. Doesn't have to be related to cosplay because एक ही topic पे बात करने से तो boring हो जाता है दोस्तों.
Exactly.
Yes, boss. So what else? So Rohit, anything fun happened to you today? Why are you so silent, bruh?
Today I finally got the keys for my new apartment.
Hey, congrats, bro.
New apartment, congratulations. Ometete gozaimasu.
Yeah, I'm going from 1 BHK to 2 BHK, so I'll have one extra room for crafting, making content, recording stuff,
Right.
streaming. So great.
What is BHK?
BHK is bedroom, hall, kitchen. So
Yeah.
2 BHK is 2 bedrooms, 1 hall, and a kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Acha.
Okay.
So I'll be moving there soon, and hopefully I'll get to make more content and.
Is it
have
a
more
safe
living
area?
space, because right now I craft on my bed, I eat on my bed, I.
You shit on your bed?
Shit on your bed, piss on your bed.
No. I do have a toilet.
Hey, do you know that part? You remember like before when there used to be like proper internet, you used to share videos on phone and all, and then there was a video like some Italian man is talking about something he's going somewhere, and he was like I want to piss on my fish, and something it was like, piss on my bed, you son of a bitch, and he said like I don't even know that lady, and she called me son of a bitch. You remember that one?
I don't find it funny though. It's
But
very lame.
It was funny at that time. during that era.
I didn't find it funny then too.
we had no mode of like entertainment, and I found it really funny. Like, get me. I think my humor was very bad at that time.
I did find the one that's funny was like the local video from our area, like the kata biscuit. For those who doesn't know what kata biscuit is, basically a sort of cookie, if you will, that like makes a very loud crunchy noise when you chew on it, that you can't even hear others talking while you're eating it. So I saw a video once, like a long time back. I think people will still remember this video, especially if you're from Northeast. So the video goes like there is a guy like holding a kata biscuit packet, and he's like chewing the biscuit, munching on the biscuit on the road, in the main road, and like people, the car in the back is like honking and like, hey, move, but he can't hear anything because of the crunching sound of the biscuit, right? And it's so loud that the car like runs over him, and the biscuit packet like flies all over the place, and then like the motto of the video is not motto, the moral of the story is like, do not eat kata biscuit while you're on the road and walking. Like, yeah, that stuck with me, and I thought it was really funny, but I don't see it anymore. But yeah, that was quite funny.
No, have you ever eaten like ruskit? It's called ruskit.
Yeah, it's called ruskit. Yeah, like kata biscuit. Oh my god.
I have
have
no
it.
idea. Send me some.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
do a
okay.
review.
Like, I think, have you eaten mokokchun di Nagaland's ruskit?
I think I have.
Yeah, I think you have like in like
Yeah.
the most famous kata biscuit, like we call it kata biscuit because kata, but it's called ruskit. I think the most delicious
Yeah, I
one
think
is from Nagaland.
The international name is called ruskit.
Yeah, ruskit, but for us like local name and Gaunia language, make kata biscuit.
Kata
Not even
biscuit.
biscuit, it's called biscuit.
You said it both times wrong.
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Biscuit. Oh fuck me.
Biscuit.
Biscuit. Biscuit. Biscuit.
Chewing gum.
My dog biscuit dona.
Chill gum. Chewing gum. Chill gum.
Chingam.
Chewing gum.
Yeah, there are lots of like pronunciation that we do really funny, and like I don't feel comfortable calling biscuits.
Maybe.
Cookies.
Cookies. Hi.
Where you guys live?
Hi.
Right.
Is samosa the fried snack, or samosa is the fruit?
What?
Samosa is samosa.
It's just a random ass snack.
Yes, जब तक रहेगा समोसा में आलू.
My brother-in-law from Manipur,
Yeah.
for them they call samosa as singada.
Singara.
Oh, yeah,
Singara.
yeah, it's called both ways.
They call it reverse. The fruit, the
Yeah.
underwater fruit, singada, they call it samosa.
We don't know. I think
no.
that's
So
for Manipur.
the
only.
thing is, like, we can't really relate to Manipur as
Yeah.
much because we're
Yeah.
very different. Like,
Yes.
culturally,
That's why I asked. Is it-
Yeah.
I don't even know what
Good thing.
Singara.
culturally, and like because of you, culturally and like traditionally,
And
it's very
everything,
different.
everything,
Yeah.
like, not-
Only the food is like the local food is a bit similar, but
similar.
yeah, but we don't really relate. The next state we relate a lot to can be Nagaland or Mizoram.
Sometimes Assam,
Yeah, Assam as well, but
because we mix Assamese with Hindi.
Right.
Yeah, and then we mix a lot. Like, do you know what jal means?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
It means hot.
Yeah, it means like spicy.
hot,
like
hot as in like
tikka.
tikka. Yeah,
Yeah.
tikka. It's called tikka in Hindi. Yeah.
So the thing was like before I met my friend, so I was like, is there any like jal food? And she didn't know what jal means. I have to like focus. Do you know big brain time?
But I think they don't know.
No, some don't know.
Oh,
Most of them don't know like what jal means. So I was like, focus. What do you call that in Hindi? I was like, oh my god. And I
Biscuits. Someone's like
then I
trying to
said,
correct
like,
us.
tikka.
Biscuits.
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 Biscuits. I don't feel comfortable calling
Bitch,
that,
these kids.
but I just want to call biscuit. Biscuit don't. That's how it is. So anybody wants to question us anything, like you can
Right.
drop, or if you want
As
to
long
talk
as
in
it's
any.
as long as it's not personal.
Yeah, as long as like check me out the idea, we can do.
Right.
Yeah. So
Wait. You guys want to talk about finances of traveling abroad? Because a lot of people ask like how much should they save up how much did this cost and all that.
Right.
I can tell you about Japan, but I'm not really like Japan and
Yeah, we
maybe
can each tell about
Brazil
wherever
and-
we
Right,
went.
right.
yeah. So like people have
And just focus, yeah.
like people have asked me like how um
Also about like visa and all, what all you need,
Yeah, one
what all
minute,
you should
one
prepare in
minute.
advance.
oh
Right.
yeah.
Right. For me, when I went to Thailand, I didn't really have to do much. Just like I had to make my passport, right? I don't think they need visa.
I think visa is like entry. You
Yeah,
enter and
yeah.
visa pang and then you
It
go.
was relatively quite easy to get to Thailand, right? I didn't really have much issues, but then again, there's like so many like tourists from India in Thailand. I don't know about Japan either. I haven't really been there, but yeah, my friend here has been there, so next year I'll also be going. Yay! But yeah, I do know that you need to go early, a month early, I think, to apply for visa in Japan. Yeah, I that's all I know. But
Yeah, and then like for any visa that doesn't give you like free visa entry. So before like we like for Japan visa, if you are going like without any people like events, I think
Right.
you should get ready first your flight. Then where are you staying? You have to like all include in the form and all. It's
Right.
like basic form. You can just find it where like if you want to go to tourist, you can find in the visa website. But you have to be careful. There are like many fake visa where
Yeah.
they will like le liya tera money ko. And then
they'll scam you basically.
and for us it was free, so I don't really much know it. But for when I visited to Brazil, we had to pay like 6,000 rupees for the visa. And then we had to submit like everything, like where are we going, blah 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 blah. And there was like short interview, not that long interview, just short interview, like where are you going, when are you going, with whom you are going, and
Right.
that's it. And then you will get your visa stamped, and no visa passed. Like there's a very beautiful photo of you, and then in very beautiful Brazil and stuff like that. And then you will get it. You will get your passport back with that stamp, and then
Right.
all that regular entry. I don't have to like explain, but you will know that they will be like pang 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 pang. That's entry pass, and that's all I think. But the thing about us as an Indian is like what happened to me a lot of time. I even was like pull aside because they had like my passport was Indian passport, but they didn't know about the Indian people looking like this, and they had to put me in the side and like,
Yeah.
are you sure you're Indian? I was
Yeah,
like,
this is very common
Yeah.
like problem that
And-
Northeastern faces.
yeah, and it was not like once or twice, it was like thrice or fourth time in what was that, Ethiopia. I was stopped by a what do you call that, air hostess, and she wasn't sure that I was telling the truth, and she had to like pull me out aside, had to like show her colleague like, look at her passport, is this real, it's like this, blah, blah, blah. It happens a lot. I have
You
to
should have
call the
said like,
officer.
hey, do you like go to a black person or a like Asian person from America and say, hey, why are you Asian instead of American?
Yeah, exactly.
Same logic, right? So stupid.
It like I was like, I was not angry, but I hardly got angry, but I was like very funny, and I was like talking in Hindi, like हम उसको बता देगा कि हम इंडियन है, ये क्या बोल रहे हैं ना, समझ में नहीं आता, देखो ना इसको. I was talking Hindi,
The
but
broken Hindi.
yeah, I was like, bro, like she looked Indian to me, and I could have like said like, hey, are you Indian, because you look Indian to me.
Yeah, well, like something similar happened to me as well. But when I first went to Thailand, it was quite actually frustrating to me, for me, because I was like very nervous, and I thought I was like gonna miss my flight. You know, like bunch of people from China, they thought like I am part of their crew or something. Maybe I look alike or something, I don't know. But or maybe they thought like someone that looks like me is missing or something. I have no clue. But something like this happened to me. They tried taking me with them, and they're like, hey, come here, this is the line. I was like, no, I'm not Chinese, I'm Indian. And they're like, I showed them my passport, but they're like, no, come here. And I was like, no. And I you know, like, actually I was already at the point of like crying, because I already had like an issue where the taxi driver, basically it's called Grab there, like how you get Uber and Ola in like India, right? So it's called Grab there. So what happened was like, I fell asleep in the car, and what he did was he took the long route without telling me, and the price for the Grab increased, and I only had a actual exact amount for the first fare that was mentioned in the screen, right? So, and he didn't tell me that he's going to take a longer road. And when I woke up, he's like, hey, this is the price. And I was like, what the frick, dude? I was asleep. You should have told me. I was like, no, but this is the like simpler, like very like smoother way. And I was like, but you should have let me know. I don't have money. And he was like, nah, I need to pay. And I was like, oh my god, I was already so frustrated. And like, imagine like you're sleeping peacefully and you suddenly wake up and there's like a war happening. Like that's how I was feeling exactly. And I was like so frustrated. And like I woke up and I was like, my body was like shivering because I was like, you know when you get annoyed but you can't do anything, your body like starts shivering, right? Because you're so angry but you can't really do much. So that's what was happening with me. And I was like, oh shit. And then finally he said, it's okay, it's okay, go. He was quite annoyed. I could feel it.
You at the first place if you were so annoyed.
Yeah, exactly. He was so annoyed, but he thought maybe it's his fault too. Maybe he realized that, or maybe he's like, no point in talking to this person. So he just let me go, and I was like, thank you, and then okay, and that's what after that. That whole entire day was like really a bad day for me. Like after I went in the airport, like that's when the people from like China, they thought I'm part of their they do the thing where they go together, right? Like what is it called? They go to a specific tour guide. I don't know. Like they have the people like a package thingy where people apply like so they save money or something. Yeah, that's what they where they hold their flag, right? And they're like this one, this. So that's the thing that was happening there, and they thought maybe I'm part of their crew, right? Because us northeastern people, we don't really look Indian, if you will. Like for some reason I feel like I look Indian because I was already here, but still for them they thought I was like Chinese or something. So they were like, hey, pulling me like, hey, come, this is the wrong place, this is not where you get your airplane tickets. And I was like, no, this is where I should be. And they were like, no. And I was like, I took out my passport and see, look, Indian, look. And then they were like, and I just like, never mind, I just ignored them. And then I finally got my plane ticket. And in my mind, for some reason, like I saw the timing for the flight wrong, and I thought I'm running late and I'm going to miss my flight. And when I got a panic attack and I started crying, I couldn't breathe because I was hyperventilating, right? And I was like so nervous and like anxious, and like due to my panic attack I was like and the airport is so freaking big, and I was like running and I was asking people, where is this, and the gate number. I was crying and asking. Okay, it was quite funny. If now I just look back and I think about it, it's actually quite hilarious, to be honest. So I was like, oh my god, where is the gate? And I was like crying and asking around people, and then they're like, hey, don't cry. And then when I finally got to the area where you like cross the something check something I forgot. So they're like, hey, no, go there. I thought I was running. Okay, then the person stopped me like, why are you going? And they started scolding me, and then I started crying more like inside I was like, mommy. Like, but outside I was like crying, and then like I was like running, and like I finally got to the place, and the air hostess was, hey, don't cry, we were just asking you why you're going the wrong way. And I'm like, I'm getting late, I need to get on my flight. And because of my anxiety, right, I saw the flight timing wrong. For example, the flight was around 5 a.m., right? For some reason, and the timing at that point was like, I don't know, I saw the time wrong or something, but I thought I only literally have like 15 minutes to get on the flight. That's what I was thinking in my brain because of my anxiety, right? So and then like when they take your picture, right, before like going to the other side of the gate, whereas like they were taking pictures, I was like, open your mask. And yeah, even before the pandemic thing happened, I used to always wear masks whenever I go outside, right? So like I opened my mask and I was like they clicked the picture, and the girl behind her, like the desk worker or something, she was like you know when you are almost bursting out like because it's so funny, right? But you are trying to control it, and that's what she was going through. I was like and then I was like and you know, and you stop crying. Like when someone tells you to, no, hey, don't cry, you feel like crying more, right? You just like that Nicki Minaj song, like that's what was happening to me. So I was like and then I'm really okay. I finally like got to crawl, and I ran so freaking fast, and I got to the chair in the waiting area, and I don't know why I just saw the actual date, the actual timing of the flight, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with me? Like, why was I like there was so much time? And I was like, oh my god! And then I started laughing. Obviously, I didn't laugh like ha ha ha. I was laughing inside like, oh my god! I was like so embarrassed for myself. Like I was like, I was like, I'm so glad these people don't know me. I was like, oh my god! It was so embarrassing. And I just look at the flight ticket, and I was like, oh my god! I just want to crawl in the hole and die. So like after that, I waited. I fell asleep again. Okay, in the chair. And then I woke up like, oh shit, and there was still time.
Oh, too much panic.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, there's still time. And finally, when the flight was like almost like ready to like get in, like these Indians, I swear, not just Indians, some Asians in general, they're like, they were coming when the flight were ready to take off, like they were casually walking in like without any tension. They were like, oh, हम वहाँ गए थे, बहुत अच्छा है, like, and they were like talking casually and laughing around. Okay, like they weren't even panicking like, oh, they're like a bit late for their like flight schedule, right? They were like just laughing. Like I was like, oh my god, these fellow Indians, I wish I were chill like them. And I was like, and then I like just got on my flight. And my friends, they know me that I can sleep anywhere, like even if there's turbulence or if the truck is flipping like 360, I will still be sleeping.
Yeah, true.
So when I got to the plane, I just fell asleep, and when I woke up, I was already in India. Like, bruh. And they said like there was turbulence, but I didn't feel any. Like I just woke up and I was, oh shit, I'm in India.
I want this sleep during my flight. I get too scared. Oh my god! Like Jatin said that Kitsune panic.
Yeah, I panicked a lot. But
Better than paying 11K for missed flight. Oh my god! Do you play? Oh my.
Better than paying 11K for a missed flight. Oh my god! I never missed my flight,
Yeah,
and
same.
it's one of my worst nightmares to ever like miss a flight. Like I don't ever want to miss a flight.
I did once, and it was during a cosplay event. So
Oh, shit, for
yeah,
real?
Yeah, not because of me, because I was, I always get ready like
Right.
typical Asian, like get ready before like
Yeah.
3-4 hours, and I was
Yeah.
done. I was ready as fuck, and then I was waiting for the organizer to come and pick me up because they said they will pick me up, and I didn't have any money to like go and pick myself up, and then I was waiting. I was calling them. I might have called them. I'm not joking, but I might have called like 60 times because I was
When?
too nervous, like during Manipur cosplay.
Right.
And then I was calling, and I think this was like something university even. I
Right.
forgot. I was calling.
Oh, okay, the one.
Yeah. Then I at last they pick it up, and it was like only 20 minutes left to go to the airport, and the flight will be taking off. And
Why were they so late?
I have no, and then give me any reason. Like I asked them why.
I
are
think
you
they were
guys
just
late?
asleep or
Yeah,
something.
and then we go to the airport, and they were just going away, and then we missed our flight. When we got down, it was like, okay, 1 minute done. The flight is like bye bye, and I got so freaking angry because I've literally never missed a flight, and I don't even know what to do when I miss a flight. And they didn't know that we missed a flight, even though they booked it themselves, and they were like just chilling there waiting for us. And I was like, I told the air hostess like we missed our flight, what to do, and she went. And then she said that you have to pay extra 1K, and I didn't have 1K, so I was like calling them like ow ow ow, and they were like, I'm like, fuck you, come. and they came, and I told them like and when I get very nervous, and when I like my anxiety is also very bad, I was like, they will have to pay 1K, pay us 1K also. And miss
Oh
my
my god,
flight.
I hate people like who are not responsible in the
Yeah,
event, right? I hate
yeah.
careless people. Like it really frustrates me out.
Yeah, and I have to wait like another 4 hours for the next flight, and then we went to the next flight. But it was so freaking well. First time missed a flight, I was like, fuck.
Oh, you
man.
you actually missed your flight. Damn, I've never missed my flight, and I don't
Yeah.
ever plan to
No,
miss a
don't
flight.
ever like. Thank goodness that I wasn't paying for the flight. But if I miss, then I will just cry, and like I will go missing.
No, I mean, missing a flight for a local like local area where like in India itself is not much of a problem, but imagine missing an international flight.
Oh my god, then you will have to pay like extra.
I can't even like imagine that, and that's the thing that caused a lot of panic when I was in Bangkok, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, I'm going to miss my flight, and I won't have the money to pay for an extra flight. Like that was my biggest nightmare because I was already out of cash, right? And I don't have a credit card, and my card is a local card basically, so I don't have an international card. And the person I was calling to, like the guy I went with, he was not receiving my call. He basically just switched off his phone. Yeah, that's what
You're
happened.
on your own.
You're on your own. Bye. I specifically told him, please do not turn off your phone. I will be needing help. But maybe he just was too tired or something. So yeah.
Jatin said that the one and only strategy I've learned is to do web check-in when you get in, or if you are late.
If you are a bit late, right? For me, what I do is basically I just go there in advance. You know, better safe than sorry, right?
Go there maybe 3 hours early. It's fine. Just go.
You know what? You know what happened when I went to Delhi, right, for that event where what was that movie? Weathering with you. Yeah. I got selected, right? To personally meet the director,
Jealous!
Yeah. So what happened was like me and Exam, right? There is a brother. Like I call him brother basically, but he's also from Hyderabad. Like I say he also, like basically it's like I'm from Hyderabad. No, I mean he's from Hyderabad. So like we went there together, right? And his flight schedule was a bit later than mine, but he still like decided to come early with me, and he had to go back and book another hotel, right? Because
Oh my God.
he's too early for the flight and he can't like get inside the airport, so he had to like go all the way around to the area where they can book a hotel right in the airport itself. So that's what happened, and I felt so bad because I told him, right, just come with me, I don't want to go alone. I get scared, like, and the thing I get scared basically is like, what if I go there and I don't know what to do, right? That is a very scary thing to me, like,
Yeah,
especially how
exactly.
like me setting up all this like technical stuff, right? And I have literally like zero clue, and even if like I watch videos, I'm like it goes all over my head, right? So like asking help, so I don't really take risk, and like, oh my god, I'm gonna fuck it up, so I'm just gonna ask my friends. So that's what like I did, right, with Exam. And then he had to like go back and like book another hotel, and I felt so bad for that, like because of me he had to like deal with that. So yeah, always go early.
Yeah, or maybe 3 hours early.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and then always check your dates, okay? Because last time I went to Brazil, so what we have to do is like we have to pick up ticket from
Yeah.
Guwahati to Delhi, otherwise we don't have that one.
Ah,
So
shit.
I actually asked a brother of mine to like please book for me because I didn't have any money, and
Yeah.
government said that we have to book the domestic flight ourselves.
Yeah.
So I didn't have like single sheet of money, and it was like 7,000. So I was like, okay, I asked that brother because like I did so much for him. So he said, okay, we'll do it. And then when this motherfucker did this, then he booked. I said October. He booked November 14. I'm just assuming
Okay,
that, but
okay.
I said October 14, and he booked November 14, thinking that it's November going. I don't know what was the logic began, but it was like 1 month early, okay.
Right.
And then I went to the like, you have to go in line and show your ticket, and then the policeman just saw my ticket and is like, "Behan, up to 1 month आ गया," and I was like, "क्या बोल रही है?" And I saw my ticket, it was like November 14. I was like,
Oh my god, you basically have to pay extra to change
Yeah,
the
yeah. I had to like pay extra, like maybe 10,000 again,
Right.
and then I have to buy a new flight. I was like,
international flight, chilling at airport 3 hours before.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah, always-
How's the cost of going, staying, and coming back from Japan? Tenma Kudo asked that question.
Yeah. And then Jatin said, for Japan, many YouTubers have set up videos. Yeah, I think watching their video is much better than ours, because for me, I went the sponsor ticket, and she's yet to go. Like, we are going next year, and then
Oh my god.
two
I'm
way
having a runny
ticket
nose.
is like 14,000. But if like I'm
For
not
Japan?
saying, yeah, I'm not
That's 40k.
for 40,000. I'm the but I do think you have, for flight you have to keep at least 60,000, because it's up and down. I can say sure, but
I mean,
like it's within
the price
60.
fluctuates.
Yeah, it's within 60, so you have to be careful for 60, like upping and down, like, and it's not
and down.
and it's not like you can like I will book flight now and I will come back later and book flight. It's not like that. You have to like book your flight in and out at once. Because for visa they will ask you for like coming back.
They need proof of your living, the place you're living, your flight proof, your I mean, and especially a person like that is affiliated, that it's like that will help you out, or blah blah blah, you need proof for that much I know. I saw videos and
and then for like they even ask you,
but then again this is a general thing everywhere.
Everyone will know. And then one thing you might know, you might not know, is that they will ask your bank details of a bank detail activity of past like 6 or 12 months to see like if you can afford, if ever you get sick or if ever you get like in some kind of accident, will you be able to afford yourself to like pay for your injuries and stuff like that. And they will see that. And if you have like less money, there might be like visa problem, because Japanese visa is very hard to get. And if you ever get a Japanese visa, it will be very easy for you to get other countries visa. For now, like that thing I did not fucking know. And then what I did was I have my Japanese visa on my other passport, which was underage. Now I want only Brazil passport. I'm like, fuck me. Now Brazil is like free of entry. I don't have to pay 6,000.
Travel itinerary, sponsor, booked hotel and confirmed travel tickets.
Hi Sam Nalo, what's up?
Bank statement of sponsor, yes, exactly.
Everything. Like,
hi Sam Nalo,
you can
what's
get
up?
that kind of like information in the website, so you don't have to like go to ask. I can tell you like small details, like where should you shop, where should you buy. Like don't go, like if you don't have enough money, go to place like I did. It was like book off, secondhand, Daiso, Donkey, you know.
Be careful of your expenses, because Japan is a very expensive country, obviously, and their way of like eating and living, it's much higher, right? Because like India is cheap basically, because we're still a developing country, right? They're a developed country, so obviously there will be a huge difference, right? You might think like, oh, our currency is like more than Japan, but that doesn't mean anything. Okay, that doesn't mean anything at all. Like you don't think like, oh shit, then if I take 50,000, it's like 1 lakh if I go there. That doesn't mean anything. No, you are going to spend you are going to spend like double, because the food, like for example a coffee here would be how much?
30 rupees, 60 rupees.
30, it would be double, triple the amount.
Let me tell you about the water. So the thing is like mineral water we have like 20 rupees, 10 rupees.
10 rupees,
for 10 rupees we get this big, okay? But in Japan, for this much water bottle, like think about it's like a Red Bull bottle, like small, slim,
basically 150 ml or
something like this much small. It will be like 200 yen.
Yikes. 200 yen is basically around 160, I think.
Something, and then Coca-Cola, I drink Coca-Cola a lot, and then Coca-Cola is like this much. It's even smaller than the 50 rupees or the 40 rupees something bottle. And it's like 150 yen. So like 150 yen, like it's cheaper than water. So I was like, so Coca-Cola, you are weird way.
You know, like while the food and like other stuff are expensive, right? Electronics are surprisingly cheap over there, like compared to India. That's what I at least know, because I got my Nintendo from Japan, right? And in Japan it was only 19,000 in Indian currency, but in India it's I think around 25 or even goes up to like 30k.
And like, there is even like second hand where you can like, I say it's second hand, but it looks like fucking first hand.
I mean comparing to India, right? Like the second hand stores there are like in a whole different level. Especially when it comes to electronics or even like
figure, manga,
even clothes, right? It looks like basically new, and you can buy a lot of like branded items, like for example Chanel or you know, any watch like Bulgari or anything like any Fendi or something like, you know, all that branded items that you can get it for like a very reasonable price, and the quality will be like basically new, top notch quality.
Hi Kingsley, Love Slaver. Estimate 67 and trip is $3,000. Oh my god. Cheaper to get ocha at 140 yen. And then the thing in the restaurant is like, you won't get water in the jug, you will get ocha, like not like pure green tea, but it's like little bit of like green tea flavored water. But it's nice. I got used to it.
I'm
There
gonna
are a
repeat
lot
my
of things
post.
to spend for. Yep, there are. And if you have less money, there are ways to spend.
Yeah.
Don't get this
yeah.
advice like where to spend. They will say like go to Daiso and like yeah, Daiso is cheap. But if you want stuff like action figures, you want like manga, but it's not available in like cheap place. You just go to like Jao Book Off. Book Off's like one of my favorites.
Someone wrote like, I'm gonna repeat my
Okay.
post graduation, go get a scholarship more and spend it for my travel to Japan. I mean, that's something you could do.
Yeah. That you
Oh
can
my
do.
god, which Nintendo console? Nintendo
I
Switch.
know.
Like I said, Nintendo
You want
Switch.
to
Oh,
flex? You want to flex? Oh my god.
let me flex my
Yeah,
Switch here.
flex it.
I kept my Switch in the dock for now just to save space, but this is my Nintendo. Yay!
Yeah, flex it, bro.
So yeah.
Thanks for the chatting. Yeah. Anything, my dude. Anytime. I mean,
Japan will always be open to tourists. Take your time, save up, and enjoy. Exactly, right? You don't have to like forcefully go there if you are
Yeah.
like you don't have money, right? What's the point in going there and be so frugal, right? You're going there to enjoy. Like, you won't get much
Save up.
chances, like, right? So basically, what you can do is like just save up and like
As much
go
as
there when
possible.
you actually have the money to enjoy freely,
Yeah.
and not go there and be so frugal. I've been to like places that I've been like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna be frugal AF, and I went there and I was like, I was frugal AF and I did save money, but to be honest, I did enjoy, but I also didn't enjoy as much as I should have. So yeah, just save money and like enjoy it properly instead of being frugal.
I think like okay, merchandise and souvenirs you want to buy it as you want to, but
Yeah.
to really enjoy Japan, I think you have to go to places like not only like cheap place like 7-Eleven and Family Mart, but there are like restaurants, there are like tourist places where you have to visit and you have to pay like a lot of money compared to how we pay in India.
Yeah.
So you have to like have some money that you can like spend like
Don't
money. Like,
compare India tourism to
yeah.
Japan. It's totally different.
I can give you an example. Like you know, the onion here is like 1 kg, 30 rupees or 40 rupees.
Yeah.
But in Japan, 3 onions. I'm saying you, 3 these big onions is like 200 yen.
I recently googled like 1 kg of potato in USA is like around 250 rupees.
250. Oh my fucking
1 kg, just 1 kg. I don't know why I googled it, but I was like just sitting and I wonder how much 1 kg of potato is in USA, and I just like typed in and I was like, oh my god, 250 for 1 kg. Here we pay like 30 bucks,
yeah,
right?
that's the difference. So
Yeah,
if
cost
you-
of living. See,
yeah, if you
that's
think
the
like
difference.
50 is like enough, 50 I can eat it. Nah, it's never enough,
It's
bro.
never enough. You need to have money to eat food, or otherwise you'll just be eating like something from the convenience store.
And
like,
you won't be able to actually enjoy the
you won't
food.
be enjoying it. And also like in the summer times, right? The weather is I think very different. I've watched so
it's
many videos.
42 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, and that is a lot for especially if you're from Northeast. I think especially from Arunachal Pradesh, we don't experience. I mean, we do experience hot climates, but I don't think we experience this
Yeah,
bad.
and then if you don't have like tolerant power,
Yeah.
you will like feel dizzy, and if you have like low
for me,
pressure,
example,
like both of us.
I'm like, so hot, and I don't want to go, and apply this, like shit ton of sunscreen in my face and body. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Rohit, when are you going to see Mega Caesar? What is that? Sale.
Mega Scissor, probably not anytime soon.
What is Mega Caesar?
I really don't like design of Mega Scissor, but if I do another Scissor, it will be like my own custom design.
Oh,
I probably
Alright,
have anytime
right.
soon. I have so many cosplay plans and so little time to make stuff.
yeah.
Or
You
lyrics
wish
to
you
make
could do
stuff.
Kagebo Jinujutsu.
What?
Kagebo Jinujutsu.
Kagebunshi no jutsu.
Fine. Yeah.
No money, it's furikake. Yeah, me in Thailand, right? I was like, hey, I'm not in Japan, but I'm in the Japan Expo event, so I eat all the Japanese food. And oh my god, I think I spent lots of money in the food. I ate so many like Japanese food that I ate, like, and there were different like for example, it's just takoyaki, right? But they have different names for that thing, like. And I was like, oh my god, I don't care, I'm just going to eat it. I ate so many things, and I was like, and you know, for some reason, my stomach is really strong. I can't poop like randomly.
Shit.
For me, I poop like maybe twice a week sometimes, and it doesn't even faze me, right?
That's not strong. That's bad.
Yeah, I know that's bad, but hey, just think about it. Like, you go to a foreign land, right, and you won't have to worry much about finding a toilet, right? Because you're not having any urge to poop, right? So I mean, it's a positive way in a way, right?
Yeah, for us Indians, like
exactly.
we don't get our like bulking and we don't get our piss everywhere. You know what I used to do? I used to carry like Coca-Cola bottle and I used to carry water, and then I used to go and like in public toilet I used to like take water, and in the tape I was like filling up the water bottle, and the guy was just looking at me, like the girl
Where?
was just looking at
Who?
me. Japan.
Ew, why would you do that?
I want to poo, but I don't want to wash my butt with just toilet paper. There was no water.
They had no budget.
No, they don't have that kind of shit. Like they sometimes have that electronic toilet shit, but
Right.
it's not everywhere. Like it is in hotels in some areas, but it's not
Yo, but
everywhere.
I would still not do that.
I
That's so.
was just filling up the water bottle, and I was like,
Don't it has like water like gushing out from the toilet
not,
itself?
like it's not everywhere. It's
Oh,
in some
right.
places. I mean, most places, but not most
But then
places.
again,
are
like I've seen like the lavatory, right, being quite similar in some places. It looks like Indian toilet, like.
no, that's like very hard to find. I found that laboratory in Nagoya University.
Right.
It was like first time for
Maybe
me, but
basically
it
it's
was
like for an old region area or like
in like
they didn't change it.
system area, yeah. But I think most bathroom that I went, they didn't have like piss. But I really got addictive to take.
Someone said sell your Switch in OLX. Oh no, heck
No,
no,
hell no.
nah. But
Bruh,
you
she
why
got
would I
flex,
sell that?
bruh, she got
I need to
flex.
flex.
Um,
I need to whip out.
Rohit, that draw Rangers was fabulous. Can't wait to see it. What other you do with your 3D prop pose? Yes.
Yeah, right. We have been
Rohit.
basically talking a lot. Rohit isn't saying much.
Yeah,
You
Rohit,
should
say
also
something.
say
Bitch,
something.
say something.
You guys are talking about Japan and all. What do I say?
Say where do
you
you
can
want
say,
to
don't
go?
you have-
I'm hearing. It's
Don't you have
wrong.
friends that went to Japan or
Or where do
told
you
you
want to
something?
go?
I have a lot of friends who are settled in Japan. So
Right.
when I go
Oh.
there, I'll have plenty of people to look after me.
Pro Japan tip, keep an empty bottle filled. Yeah, do that. I think
Right.
that
Or you
tip
can
bottle
carry
is like-
a pet bottle from
Yeah,
of your
yeah.
choice, right? Where it has straw or something like.
Yeah.
You can carry that with you and then fill the water there.
and you can fill it in the like in any family
Just
restaurant.
keep
You
it
can
dabba
ask
in
him.
your bag.
Yeah, and then you can go to
Why
your
dabba? Just a
toilet.
normal bottle will
Yeah.
do.
You can go to your toilet, like to the toilet. I mean, in your hotel rooms, and then you can just fill your water. It's like
Right,
very
they have
safe.
free drinking water, right?
Yeah, and tap water is like very safe there. And like, I don't drink tap water, but like that Buddha, that acting Buddha, he said that you can drink tap water from here. I was like, what the fuck do you want me to drink in tap water?
Someone commented, I think you guys are going too deep on the poop.
Yeah, it's important. Human poos.
Yeah.
We need to talk about poo
Never
shit.
deep enough.
Yeah, the thing is like no one like I've never seen a tourist guide or like in tourist videos and all like in Japan or in any country they talk how the poo actually you can poo.
Yeah, people
India
need
is
to more
different.
talk
Yeah,
about
we
it.
need to talk about
I
it.
saw- There's a channel called Abroad in Japan.
Yeah. Oh, I love the channel. Yes.
But for Indians, I'm talking about Indians. Like we need to know. Like we use our water and
He had a video specifically about the Indian style toilets.
What are you
without
doing,
the
bro?
water and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he warned us about that not all toilets are fancy.
Yeah,
spaces,
yeah,
exactly.
electronics.
that's why I'm
Yeah.
saying what you need to do is take a water bottle. Like keep it two water bottle. One is for your poo shit and one is for your drinking shit.
Right, Rohit, there's a comment for you. If you get a chance to visit Japan, what is the first thing you will nerd out to normally and as a cosplayer?
What is the thing?
Honestly, not probably very cosplay related. I'd rather like to see more of the local stuff. Most
Right,
of my travel revolves around food. I just love trying out new food.
Right.
And then after food, you just go for shopping at budget places. I don't like visiting all the branded places.
Right,
and all
right.
this.
Yeah.
I want to see a new country as what their local people see, not as
Right,
tourists,
right.
like what regular day people eat, what they shop, what the life is actually like. Not like visiting as some tourist going to big malls, going to famous tourist spots and basically just interacting with Americans.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, right.
I think like if you want to like experience traditional stuff but you don't want to pay that much, there is like especially in Kyoto, I only know about the
You can
Kyoto
just
one.
walk around,
Yeah,
right?
you can walk around and there is like local parks you can just walk around. And
Yeah.
if you want to buy a kimono but you don't want to waste
You can rent
that
it
much-
out.
No, not even renting, like there's a second hand store
Right.
where you can get like cheap kimono only for 1,000 yen, which
Yeah.
is actually very cheaper.
Yeah, it's like only 900 or something,
Yeah,
right,
and then
in
the
Indian currency.
pink kimono that I bought, that was actually first hand. I bought it for like 4,000 yen, which is actually cheaper. in that
Okay,
place.
but yeah, it's actually
but,
cheap, but
yeah, this
still.
first hand. But when I went to the second hand and I asked for it, they were like 1,000 yen. For obi it's like 500 yen, 1,000 yen for the kimono, and total it's like 1,500 yen.
Yeah,
and it's very nice.
I have watched like I haven't been to Japan yet, but I was like, I watched so many videos that's revolving around tourism in Japan or staying in Japan or just anything in general, right? About Japan, just or Japanese people in general. So like what I've learned is like you can save your money by walking around for the whole day.
Yeah.
And you can visit like second-hand stores and get stuff you want instead of just going to actual like first-hand places, right? And you can just like like I don't know, go to basically just go to second-hand shops and like eat whatever you want instead of like going there and buy expensive shit, right? You can just go
You can
there,
go and
enjoy
check
the
it
food,
out, but don't buy.
walk around and like that's what I've learned, like watching all the tourism videos that's available in YouTube. So yeah, that's what I think I would do as well, because I don't really like spending much money, right? I mean, if I have it, sure, but I of course will have a limited budget. But yeah, I will probably do that. And I have watched so many secondhand store videos for
Yeah.
and especially like I mean, I don't like expensive clothes, but I like good looking clothes, right? For me, like clothing matters. So I've seen lots of like videos revolving around like the fashion outfits and like cute outfits and like shoes and all that, but it's still like new. So I'm planning to, when I go to Japan, I'm planning to like, I think it's like Don Market or something.
Donkey.
Yeah, it's a Donkey Market, something, or Wednesday downtown, something. Yeah.
Donkey is nice.
Yeah, like all those markets, I'll be going there and like basically I'll be buying my clothes there. What I'm planning is like I won't be taking any clothes
Yeah,
from here.
same. Just
Yeah,
keep
only
clothes.
undergarments or like one wear for the flight thingy, right? I go there, rest a bit, go to the market, buy myself some lots of clothes,
exactly.
and then get it washed. And there's like
there's, like,
machine
washing.
everywhere, right? I'll get it washed, and then I'll be wearing all those clothes, right? Because that's what I've been planning, because I want to save space, right? And I want to bring more stuff than take stuff from my place,
exactly.
right? So I want to bring in more stuff, and like, so I'm planning to like empty my suitcase. Yeah, exactly. And like I don't think the luggage limit is 50 kg is still very low for a
very
first time
low.
visitor, right? Because
You have to take everything.
I want to bring everything. I'm planning to like buy at least like some figurines, right? I want to like display since I'm like planning to like stream and like do YouTube or stuff like that, right? I want a good background, and also like for my own selfish desire, I want to buy like manga and figurines and wigs. Yes, wigs like in secondhand stores. Yeah. And like even makeup and clothes. Yeah, basically I'm so excited for all this, and also like to eat like the food, right? Food is very important for me. I think about food a lot. Oh, you can see my collection in the background. Ay.
Them gotta use them tricks when I visit for prevention of such kind of circumstances. you know?
Exactly.
You need to take like a bad experience and learn. About independent.
My advice to like whenever you go abroad to any country is like the moment you reach your hotel,
Yeah.
charge your phone, you grab your phone, you take a visiting card of your hotel,
Yeah.
download the map of the local area, and you just walk out. Don't take
You know,
a
like
picture.
people say like these days like all the English translation is available, like basically download an app where the app translates the kanji written in anywhere to the English, right? But then again, it doesn't really work that way for some words, right? Because it will like literally translate to the exact meaning, like, and what won't make
As long
sense.
as you can see the street is fine. So basically, you just go out and you take a stroll of the whole area. What it does is it makes you very confident about going out. Otherwise, you'll be
That
stressing
won't
out. You
work
feel
for
like,
me.
You
Yeah,
feel like
same.
the next
I
day.
get
So
lost
you-
easy. I can't
Yeah,
remember
so-
places. Like I'm very bad with directions. So yeah, I think Juno should do that. Juno should remember where we're going.
You know about her. We have been going to Japanese classes together at the same place, but every time she goes the other direction, I'm like, no, Kitsune is right here, and she's like, oh.
I always get lost.
It happens every day.
Rohit wanting through Japan Express, he will be a typical gaijin who thinks like he's like experiencing real Japan, but he's actually being a gaijin. There is big crab on shop. I think even I will be like that because I mean, no matter how much you say, I'm not gonna be like that.
Yeah,
you are gonna be like.
I'm totally prepared to be an alien in Japan.
For me, I'd be like
Kitsune reaches Cat Street, and this is home. I stay
forever.
forever. Yeah, I think that's true.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Yeah,
like
and they have like cat cafes.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, we should visit cat cafe.
And then they have like cat shop, cat cafe. And what they do with the cat shop is like they put the transparent, and then they let people see. So what happened was I was just walking on like I think on Osaka or Shibuya.
That's your way to like fish in the customers.
Yeah, and I was walking, and then I just saw kittens. I was like, I was like so traumatized. I'm like, not so what to say, pyar ho gaya. And then I was just doing literally
English
like
major.
this. Yeah, English major.
Bruh. Guys,
English major.
this is English major here. She's
And I
an
said
English
pyar ho
major.
gaya. And then I took with the glasses like this. I was like, and then the shopkeeper just came and was flexing with the kids. Like they play with some things and they were like doing like this. And I was like, yo, pyoro. But I
English
didn't buy
major.
anything.
Okay.
Okay,
How many
but-
times did you guys go to Japan? She went to Japan once.
Once,
I didn't go to Japan yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
next
did.
year.
I'm kind of talking like I've been there, but no, I haven't been there yet. But I'll be going next year. Yay!
And Rohit also will be going.
I'm
someday.
going to be honest with you, in my own humble opinion, without being sentiment, of course. Oh my god, that is so stupid.
If I'm
That's an
going
old
to
ass
be
meme, bruh.
honest with you, in my humble opinion.
It's an old ass meme where they
Yeah.
like type something and then they doesn't go anywhere.
Okay,
So,
okay.
this matter is distinctive perspective. Oh my god, he's continuing to say.
Okay.
And Yaoi Cafe too.
Just, this is my
hey, we can like go to a Yaoi Cafe and then like I think you can even hire a butler, right? Or a rent butler or something.
there are
We
some
can do
cafe.
hire a boyfriend or something.
Yeah,
like rent a
yeah.
boyfriend or rent a
There's like 2
butler.
hours, like
Yeah, and we can make video about that.
6,000, yeah, we can make.
The matter is okay.
Do you guys take costume model like selling? Yeah, she do. I think.
Yeah, I do it, but I'm currently not taking any orders because it's quite stressful and I've been busy, right? And I'm still busy actually, and I also recently started streaming, so yeah, it takes up all of my time. So yeah,
Yeah,
and
you can like ask her, and then she will like if she's ever free, she will
yeah,
go and message you.
I'll
back,
let you know.
yeah,
Oh, I also made this, though I'm wearing it right
Yeah.
now. I made this.
And then my elder sister brought this yesterday for me, and it's very
Ay.
cute. Second-hand store. Okay, so it's like watch corner channel. Yeah, we have recently watched
Sea
that.
Dog PA, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I find him really handsome, and his voice, right? His voice is really handsome.
I don't like his content at all. I find it cringy. I don't know. He tries too hard. He's not.
No. I like it when he's just talking. I do find a bit cringe, like some of his content, right? But I really like his voice, and I really like it when he's like just sitting down and just talking, right? Yeah, that's when I like him.
Or just being casual and shit.
Yeah,
like
casual,
that.
yeah.
I really like their podcast called Trash Talk.
Yeah, where
And-
Anime Man is there.
Anime Man, and then Gichu, and then him. I really like them, and because of that, I started podcast.
Falling in the 96%. What? I don't understand.
Falling in 96%.
I don't understand.
His video with Iron Mouse.
What? What is that?
CVT. I don't remember.
Yeah, even I want to pick up my laptop, but I was
Yeah,
like
let's
holding
just
back,
pick
and
up-
now
yeah.
you're picking up, so I'll pick it up too.
I need to
You know,
pick up.
yesterday what happened was like I was streaming in Twitch, right? And I'm basically new in Twitch. It was my second stream, and I forgot that I was like live, and I just like forget, and I just pick up my leg. I was like, and I was like not even focusing, right? What my face is doing. I was like, just playing, right? And then and the thing why that happened was like because I usually use my iPad to read the comments or see the live thingy, right? So it went, the battery was over, and I forgot to charge it, right? So there was no battery, so it shut down itself, and I forgot that I was like and I was playing, right? I was like, and I started cursing as well, like,
Yeah.
and then suddenly like I see messages, right? And oh shit, bro! And I was like again, like
to cuteness.
back to kawaii Kitsune, and I was like hey, and then like again after that I forgot, and that's what was happening. So yeah, I need to charge this shit.
Rohit X. Calm down.
Rohit X Sea Dog, best ship.
Yeah, he said cringe is his talent. Nice. Best ship. Yeah, we are gonna ship you, Rohit. You're not gonna.
Not
leave
I
you.
want Virgil's dress from DMC 5. Oh, Devil May Cry
I have
5.
no idea.
Virgil, right?
It's a complicated one.
I mean, it is complicated, but yeah, I don't want to take an order right now. I let you know if I ever like decide to open up my orders. Right?
You can follow her and Rohit's what is it? Social media. I just linked in below her link tree, but Rohit, I knew only that I maybe Facebook, so I just linked Facebook. So give me your link later, okay? I'll edit it. And yeah, that's
Wait, Rohit, if you haven't done it yet, you probably have, but you can make a link tree, right? Because just adding.
I haven't yet because I've been moving my social media left and right a lot. Like I'm pretty much leaving Facebook. I don't care anymore about Facebook. So
You know, for Facebook, right? You can just make a page and like post your
I
cosplays
have a
there.
page, but I don't like posting.
Right.
Really don't like.
I mean, you barely post your normal self, so you don't have to worry about what people think, right? Because you're only posting your.
It's not about what people think. I just don't like the.
Right. You don't like the ambience, right?
I don't like the algorithm and everything.
Right.
yeah, that's kind
Yeah,
of true.
the Facebook,
Facebook is
algorithm
very
is very
hard.
strange and hard to like focus on, right? You need to at least like get an ad once for your page.
And it's difficult to get like.
Yeah. I just wanted to go Akihabara.
Okay, I went to Akihabara. It's like expensive as fuck, man. Expensive as fuck.
Akihabara does have Don Quixote though.
Yeah, they have, but like, it's kind of expensive. Like we want to go play or something.
I want to go to Harajuku and like dress up as like very like kawaii shit and like take pictures there, and maybe I'll get like noticed by that, you know, the Tokyo that fashion page, right? The famous one. I hope they and they'll be like interviewing me,
Yeah,
like,
they're like, ka-ching,
and they'll be like, and they post my photos in Instagram, right? And people will follow me. And, hey,
So much future thinking.
hey, brand work, hey.
Brain time. Hi, Rohit.
You know where I want to go?
Right.
I want to go to Odaiba.
What?
Odaiba is like Odaiba.
Right.
Yeah, so because Digimon was like one of the biggest part of me growing up. Like I had
Right.
so many memories of Digimon, and Digimon like it started at Odaiba, right? Taichi and Hikari are from Odaiba.
Right.
So I want to go there and be at that same bridge and take photos where all the fights
same place.
happen. Yeah, so I'll probably visit Odaiba and some smaller cities. I don't want to waste all my vacation in Tokyo.
For me, I basically want to go Tokyo, right? Because it's always been a dream. Of course, I want to go visit the other parts
Yeah,
of Japan,
but,
right?
not-
But for
not
now,
all
like
the
I don't have the budget, right? And like going to places in Japan is quite expensive. So for now, like I'll just stick to like Tokyo, maybe, right? Because that's the area where you can get most things out of, right? Like for a short period of time. So like that's the main place I want to go.
Of course, there's Mount Fuji and there's
Yeah.
Kyoto. My really close friend lives in Kyoto.
I want to visit
Yeah,
Kyoto.
Kyoto
I
is
really
nice.
want to visit Kyoto.
Yeah, and then for Kyoto, if you want to visit like without like spending much money on taxi and walking, there is like something I
train, right?
No, not the train. The bus. You can take
Yeah,
a ticket,
buses are cheaper,
which will be valid for a day, and then you
Right.
can use it and just like catch
And
bus and like.
Also,
you
they have like overnight buses, so you can save up one night of hotel costs.
Right.
You can just sleep in a bus and
Right.
come back next night.
For me,
so
it will
you
be
don't
easy.
really have to pay for stay.
I can sleep anywhere
and then,
as long as I feel safe.
And then in Akihabara, but you have to be very careful where you're going inside. Once we went to Akihabara, we saw like a shop where there's full of like cosplay clothing, and we legit thought it was a cosplay store. And then we went inside, and then I saw 18 plus slash, and I was like, wait, what? I just
Bruh.
turned around. It was like dildos everywhere.
Dildos? What is
And
dildo?
then the two boys outside were like, I at that time I couldn't speak Japanese, but I could understand, and he was like, let's make friends with them.
Oh my god. Hey, 오늘 나
Jaji,
아버지 사유.
Okay.
I can show you the world.
Unfortunately, I only use
도쿄
WhatsApp.
오토마네
Oh, shit.
the world.
Yokohama
Beach are
Beach.
everywhere.
I think
Yokohama Beach.
Yeah.
There's beach,
Yeah.
but I think some beaches are further away from where you stay in Japan.
Yeah, but I think
Thanks
Yokohama
to anime, I just know
will be
this.
like difficult for you because like yeah, it will be difficult. Like like traveling to many places within a few
very
durations. So
specific.
I don't think Yokohama is in the list because it's in like obviously Shibuya, Osaka.
mostly in the
Going for,
Tokyo
like, a
area.
party or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and the thing we are also thinking. I don't know about you, but I've been thinking like even like my friend, right? She suggested me like instead of like staying in Nagoya, right? Might as well just ask the organizer to book the hotels in Tokyo because there is basically not much to see in Nagoya.
And then Tokyo and that is a bit far.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit far. There's just then I asked her like, hey, then won't we have like troubles like going back to Nagoya? And she said no, it's quite fast and like efficient. So I hope that's true because I don't.
It's fine if you use Shinkan train, like fastest train. It's like
But isn't it expensive? I heard
it's expensive, but like going a bit
They'll
like
pay,
faster.
right? They'll pay, right? Travel.
No. They're not going to pay
So
for
they are
taxi.
just gonna pay for like staying and flight.
Yeah.
So we have to pay for fooding and everything else that we will be doing.
But then again, like when I think about it, like even if they're just paying for our flight and hotel, right? It helps us like a
half
lot.
of the person like
Yeah.
we are
It's
done.
basically thinking about how our exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll only have to worry about eating food and going around and buying shit, right?
During that time of the event. After that event, we already planned on doing like maybe
our-
capsule hotel.
exactly.
Yes, 1,500 per day.
And that $1 hotel where you have like it will only be $1, but like everything will be live streamed, right? So like we already said about that way. We will be like making placards and like boards where it's like, hey, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to me, and we like standing near the camera before we sleep. So did you guys went to the ideal places like where the schoolboys lay down beside river in the
Yep.
manga or anime?
Yep, I
Bruh.
did. Yeah. The funny story.
Did you feel the same feelings?
No, because okay, what happened was my jeans had a very loose chain, like my
Yikes.
chain comes out, but I used to wear
That sounds-
slacks inside, okay?
Right.
So we were just cycling around, and then we got so tired, so we just lay our cycle and we were
No budget porn.
sleeping on that area. So I was like taking selfie, very like selfie, yeah, I'm feeling so actress. And then later when I went home and then checked my selfie, my chain was wide open like this.
Bruh, that's a low budget porn.
That was what the fuck? I was like, what is that shit? And I just saw like wide open like this. My slacks is like black slacks is coming out beautiful. Like, it was so funny. But it's nice. You can hire a bicycle and roam around.
Hire a bicycle?
Yeah.
Rent a bicycle?
Yeah. Hire and rent the same. Oh,
How hire is per person?
oh yeah. Oh shit. Fuck man.
Bruh, English major.
I took English major for 3 years and this is the result. And let's go, dear. Gee, no.
My high school is slice of bread. You! Like with big
Yeah,
fake
big
boobs,
boob.
right? And I'm like, Yato! Oh my god, I'm late! And like bread in my mouth, but then again we will be carrying like
We'll be carrying-
like that meat, right? That local meat. In our mouth.
Suka machi and like
Or local like beef meat in our mouth, that stick one, that roasted one.
Yeah.
3 or 4 in our mouth. We're late for school.
Otherwise, if we are Indian, we will take like roti and maybe jam and
or that pawaji,
pawaji
and like the
Samosa.
sabji in our head, and like yeah.
roti dal like
Yeah.
no lapping around.
Chai samosa with party.
Why I chai biscuit and like the khana biscuit will be going like korom.
And then we'll get hit by the bus.
And then we'll get isekai.
And we'll be isekai, and we'll be like, we'll become a leech or something.
Shit, not it. Why you think like
You'll become a chicken. You hate chicken, right? Oh shit! What if? Yeah.
Helps if you like reach out to people, like if you know cosplayers there or any, just let them know, oh, I'm coming to visit, can you help me, show me around basically.
Yeah, we are planning to do that.
What I plan is like I can't keep good contact. I can't talk to people. I'm like Kitsune. You go talk
No,
to people.
what are you
make
talking about?
connection.
See can actually talk to people in a friendly way. Me, I can't really talk to strangers, right? But if the situation calls, right, I can be very like confident and like talk to people. Like for example, right, now like if I go to Japan and like she will be like, I don't want to talk, then I will have to do it, right? So in situations like this, I can actually talk and
Be like,
yeah. Watashi wa kawaii
Kyoto
desu.
and all, then I can hook you up with my friend.
Hi,
Very
Kuma
happy to
Kum,
hook
how
you
are
up.
you? Yeah, please,
Hi,
onegai shimasu.
Kuma-kun,
Hey,
what's
Rohit,
up?
please talk to me.
Go there. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh my God.
her Japanese is also very good. Like she has cleared N2, I think, maybe even N1 by now.
Yeah,
Right.
but the
So-
thing we need help is like maybe places to stay, like
Yeah,
not
places to
not
stay, I
provide
think.
us places, just help us book tickets
Yeah.
and then help us book.
I don't want to
places.
stay in someone's
Yeah,
place.
she'll help us.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because-
just like help in the hotel
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what to do, what not to do, and maybe like help us rent a boyfriend.
Hey. Rent house.
I think those are expensive.
yeah,
Yeah,
I know,
it's
like
6,000 I think.
6,000,
told me.
2 hours or 1 hour. I
That's cheap.
forgot. Yeah, it was
6,000
yeah,
rupees.
I saw the one 6,000 rupees. I saw the one that what was the main, I can't pronounce. Siwat.
Connor.
No, not
Sidog.
Sidog. He provided a website where he booked a boyfriend, and then I saw it was like something 1,000 yen, and I
1,000 yen is 900 something.
No, something thousand.
Oh,
So I
okay.
calculated it. It was like 6,000
Right.
per hour, I think. So I was like, oh, okay, 30 minutes me, 30 minutes.
So
Say ara
6,000
ara.
will basically be 7,000 something yen, right?
Yeah. No, 600 rupees.
Rupees.
Yeah.
Oh, 6,000.
Hey, Rohit, say ara ara.
You know what you can do reverse. Instead of hiring a boyfriend, you
Somebody
become
hire.
the girlfriend.
Bruh.
Bruh,
Who will hire me? And
Yeah.
the process is
You-
quite long.
We'll just put a postcard and we're like, somebody hire me for this much.
Yeah. Like, yeah, the free hug, and then I say, where is money?
Give my money.
Money where, bruh?
Rohit, say ara ara. Someone said say ara ara.
Our energy is very weak. My RR energy is
Ara.
yeah. See,
Turkey,
that's
your
how you do it,
favorite.
guys.
Oh, my
Massage.
favorite Turkey.
Rental kanojo. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do like, hey, someone like 30 minute, maybe 10,000 yen.
From what I've seen online, I think it's quite hard to fish in customers, right? Especially in med cafes. I see videos where the girls are like standing whole day in their med outfit, no matter how cute they are. But like so few people like go there, and then it's so. I think the reason why they don't go there is because it's so expensive. No, there is so many. I know it's packed, but like there is so many maid cafes, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think it will be full directly at one moment, right? It
Yeah.
takes time.
It
Food is bad, service is bad, everything is
Yeah,
in general
and then
bad
it
very
is
expensive.
it is like you have to pay for the food every, like you have to order every
It's-
hours, and you have to pay for the maid, like
Yeah,
maid
like-
will talk to you, for that you have to pay. Like,
And the Polaroid it's
yeah,
very
it's-
expensive. too.
everything is freaking expensive. So maybe
I want to
people can pay.
experience Japan Fireworks Festival. Oh, Hanabi.
Yeah, I think if we are going, we can experience that. Because
Yeah.
during that time, like during like August and all, there are a lot of like Hanabi festival.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of people going in their kimono and.
Oh, I really want to wear an authentic kimono
Let's
there.
buy in second hand.
Yeah,
like,
I'll buy.
Kyoto, there's like good one. Hand
Oh, you
stitch
know,
one
like
also.
yeah, my eldest sister, right? She actually went to Japan, like, but for free, like because like she was in a part of the university, right? So they basically selected people that were like eligible to go to Japan, and then she actually got selected. And you know, like what she said, like Japanese people actually were confused, like, hey, why on earth does she look so Japanese? Like, and my eldest sister, if you've seen her, like she looks like a typical Japanese person, even like her teeth, right? Like the canines. It's like, you know, have you seen like a typical Japanese, like she exactly, and she's so fair, right? She like looks like a Japanese person. So and then when she went there, like her friends, like even before she opened her mouth, right, her friends explained like she's from Northeast India. The reason why she looks like this is because of the geographical blah 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 blah, and her race is blah blah blah. Like then they're like, oh, naruhodo. Like, and then yeah, she is so lucky. Even if it was like a very like short period of time, right? She got to like she was lucky enough to like be able to like go to various like places, right? Like Kyoto, like Tokyo, and like, you know, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and all the areas basically. Like, even if it was like a very short, brief amount of time, she still got to like go around places, right? And she showed us her picture of like Nagasaki and like Hiroshima, right? It is so pretty, like, and then she wore a kimono, right? And like she bought a geta from, I think it was from Nagasaki. She got me a geta from like that place, and it is so cute. I still have it. Like I still haven't got the chance to wear it, but I hope I can like wear it in an event or something.
And you can flex.
Yeah, I can flex. And this is from Nagasaki, bitch.
Nagasaki, Okinawa, Hokkaido, Yokohama.
Have you guys watched our videos where like we met the scary movie parody? Me and Juno, I was the Cindy. Her name is Cindy, right? I was Cindy and she was the ghost grudge kid. So
誰だっけそうだな
I was like, okay, hello? No, first the earthquake comes like, dun 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 thing. And I'm like, I'm like, hello? And then there's like, I forgot.
Haro?
And then I go like Haro because basically Japanese people I'm not trying to be racist, this is part of the plot of the movie. So like she said first she says hello in very American tone, right? And then after this she says like Haro? Nachi teriyaki or something.
Nagasaki, Okinawa, Hokkaido, Yokohama.
Karate judo sumo samurai.
Then I forgot. Nissan.
Nissan. You get sad in the after.
I forgot.
And I'm like, Harikari tsunami, kamikaze banzai.
Wait, I can show you the video, guys.
Oh my god, that is so cringe.
This is one of my favorites. So, wait, when did we do
I think it was earlier in the time.
Yeah,
This
is the one. Oh shit.
Oh my lord, the volume. Hello.
Nagasaki, Okinawa, Hokkaido, Yokohama. Nissan, Honda, Mitsubishi, Subaru. Yamaha, Nissan, Casio, Aiwa. Minata, Hitachi, Seiko, Toshiba. Buddha, Shitaki kimono. Tempura, sushi, sashimi. Fujitsu.
Lower volume a bit. It's very. It catches very loud. Huh?
Done, I think.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, that was.
I really like
it
this.
just randomly popped in our mind, like, hey, let's create a video, and we're like, okay, cool. Then we just made this video. I think it was quite funny because I keep forgetting my lyrics, right? Modern problem requires modern solution, right?
Oh, yeah. Japanese don't
Japanese
speak English. They speak
English.
English.
Yo, actually, I'm in a group in Facebook. It was like English in Japan. Like, and they post such hilarious like memes there, like where like people that are actually living in Japan, like the foreign people, right? They post like pictures of like random like English words in that's in Japan, right? And it's so hilarious. And then one of the T-shirts is like probably delicious, like something like that, right? And like no drunk here. No drunk, no, like it's very funny. Like I always like whenever I go to that group, I always end up laughing, and I always share those memes. But yeah, so one of my also actual plans when I visit Japan is like going there and actually like buying T-shirts like with weird sentences, right? Like weird translated language English. So I'm planning to buy all that and wear that in my videos in future.
I'm in that group too.
Exactly, that group, it's so funny, like and I love that group, and it's not like it's not even like offensive in any way. It's quite funny, like, and people, there are even Japanese people in that group, okay, and they even the Japanese people in that group, they know English, so even they laugh at it, like, and even they share themselves. So like, yeah, people, if you want to like laugh, you can join that group too in Facebook.
Yeah, I suggest
Yeah, I think it's English in Japan, like that's how it is.
in Facebook.
Yeah, it's Facebook.
Okay, so what's next? Rohit, anything you want to say?
Yeah, you are so quiet.
Sleep.
It's like you're watching our podcast instead of being in podcast with us.
You guys are just talking constantly.
No, see, you should like speak up yourself, right?
Yeah, speak up, man. Speak up. Others, I chuck you hard that they did.
You guys listen to Filthy Frank songs?
You know?
Yeah, we listen to Filthy Frank, obviously. Konnichiwa senpai.
The man, the legend.
Yeah. And then
Brinkman.
Rohit, where do you want to go? Like, if you ever go to Japan, where do you want to go? Where do you want to visit?
I think you already told that.
Isn't that
Kyoto. I think he said Kyoto.
character. Like, is there anything else like?
But not anything specific. I just want to actually see like the non-tourist.
I want to
parts of
be in
Japan.
Osaka as well.
Osaka? Yeah, Osaka. I've been there like for that one. Okinomiyaki. What the fuck?
Kinomiyaki.
Yeah. I burned that shit.
Filthy Frank. You mean Joji? Exactly, yes.
It's
Filthy
damn
Frank.
filthy.
Filthy Frank.
It's
It's too damn filthy.
Na.
Oof, bruh. No. Bruh, we gotta get cancelled.
Say it. Chin ga daisuki.
Yeah. And I will get like adult and people like that.
Lord Chin.
And then some Turkey Indians will be like,
Chin
adult.
sama.
And they will like adult.
It's
And then they will-
indeed. Okonomiyaki. Chee! Rohit, what was that, bruh?
Bro, it is just says chuck me hard today. Let me check.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He has like various characters. One is Filthy Frank and one is Pink Guy, right? And
One
there's
is Mingai, one is Lord Chin Chin.
Yeah, Lord Chin Chin.
Salamander Man.
Yeah.
Characters are there.
Oh yeah, I watched his video of like the hair cake video. I think you haven't watched it, right?
You showed me. I was like,
People who have like low gag reflex, they'll probably like puke the shit out of themselves. I watched it, right? Even though, see, I have a very like strong gag reflex, but seeing that even I like, I was like in certain parts of the video, right? Even I got like
I had to skip some parts. Yeah, it's too
yeah,
fast.
it got to the point where I actually went to the bathroom and watched the video there because just in case I accidentally puke, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the bathroom, so. But yeah, I think the video is quite funny, but it's very dark in a way. I think there's two video like that. I don't know if there's two video because
A lot. No, they used to make a lot of content like that.
yeah. So like I
think
watched.
YouTube was not very strict. So.
Yeah, I watched I think two videos, and in one where like the guy has cancer, so he shaves off his head, and the hair they put it.
iDubbbz,
Yeah.
iDubbbz, Max Mofo and Filthy Frank, they used to make videos together.
They like put the hair in the cake, in the batter. I mean, and they eat it. They actually eat it, and I watched all that.
Bake a cake and
Yeah.
shit, man.
And they even add more shit inside there. I think they even add like facial hair and even nails. I think I forgot, but I don't remember. It's not worth even remembering because right, I don't want to puke myself, right? But then see me being me having high gag reflex. Even I was like like multiple times in the video. So I watched it in the bathroom. So I wouldn't recommend people with low gag reflex to watch the video. But if you want to like get shit out of your stomach, right? But can't seem to do it, watch the video. It will help you like get out shit from your stomach.
Any J-Rock fan? Yeah, we are here.
We are here.
Yeah, I'm here.
My favorite J-Rock band is One Ok Rock. What is your favorite, Rohit?
Neither actually. I'm talking about the last question, the Digimon one.
Yeah.
Neither. I'm more fan of the OG Digimon games, Digimon World 1, 2 and 3 and the card battle. And anime, of course, the first two seasons are the best. Everything else is kind of whatever.
Alright.
I have seen Digimon, but I never
Rohit
remember.
should visit Fukushima, valley town full of
Yeah.
culture and is away from tourists.
That's what right. I'm not a very religious person, so even if you send me to some shrines and all, I'll be like, I don't give a shit.
But the shrines
I
are beautiful.
appreciate how they look. I'll obviously take pictures and all, but the religious part, it just doesn't get to me. I'm like,
Right.
I'm not going to go there and pray. I don't care.
Yeah,
how
that's relatable to me as
fancy
well.
and famous it is,
And
yeah.
someone commented, I
Baby
like
Metal.
Joji,
Yeah.
Filthy Frank, new album Nectar. I
Yeah,
love the
Baby
song
Metal.
Normal People and 777. For me, I do like Joji, but I'm not like a super fan. I know one or two songs of Joji,
I
but
don't like his. I don't like
yeah.
his music.
And someone commented Baby Metal. Yes, I love Baby Metal. Ay, copyright.
Oh, नहीं गाने से कुछ नहीं होता है.
Oh, सच में. Oh.
Chocolate video where they take out chocolate from
Yeah.
their ass.
Give me
like poop,
chocolate.
and then
For real?
lick it.
What?
Yeah, cool, yeah.
I don't think that's how the video
No,
was.
Not actually. They imply it like she'll put hand on around her
The
ass,
chocolate,
lick it up, and then lick it.
chocolate,
It's like implied,
I don't
not
think that's what it
actually.
says. chocolate, I don't think it means like
I thought it was like I want to eat
Not
chocolate.
not words.
Like-
I'm talking about the video.
Oh.
What she does.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Something like that, right? Yeah.
Okay. Hot spring town, my dude. Yeah, hot spring is like the best.
Oh, he meant hot spring, right?
I'm probably not a lot into hot springs.
I actually
either.
want to go hot spring, even if like I'm shy, right?
Yeah,
I actually
we
want
can
to.
make it, but I will take out my glasses and I will do like this. No worries, and we'll go to.
I'll be like put on like 20 kgs of makeup and like take erotic photos. I'm like, is this allowed?
No.
Not allowed?
No.
I think it's allowed in some. How on earth will we see
In like
videos?
private area, like.
Or
it's
public
maybe
area, maybe
But
allowed.
in most places, I don't think it's.
Oh,
allowed.
right.
Like, because other people will be next.
Right.
If you have booked all the like maybe it's like a solo hot spring
Like
it's
natural
available.
onsens are fine. Like
Right.
out once
Right.
where monkeys and all hang out, those are fine. Those are like tourist places.
Yeah.
But
Yo, I'm
once
not
you
gonna
rent,
take bath in the same place the
buy-
monkey bar.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen those videos. I don't know where it is from. It's probably from like some inner areas of Japan, where like you know that animal. Wait, shit, I forgot the name. It's capybara. Yeah, capybara like bath in Yuzuleman like hot springs. They're like just chill AF, and then they're just sitting there, closed eyes, and they're like everyone's like so chill, and they're like the water is hot, right, and the Yuzuleman is everywhere. I want to know where it's from.
Someone said when I was in class 7 we were talks our Hindi teacher to write down I wrote OP off. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Babe!
Jindagi samar do.
Oh my god, exactly. That would actually work, right?
Yeah.
Because the teacher, if
Yes,
he or she
student
doesn't
share.
know about Doraemon, right? It actually makes a good poem.
Yeah, and then like there used to be like school magazine used to be very famous.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Even in a hostel we used to get school magazine. So at the time like internet wasn't good and shit like that.
Yeah.
So someone submitted his or her like school poem, and you know what the poem was? Hey dad, look at hey dad,
Look at me.
No.
Think back
No,
and
no,
talk
no,
to
no.
me. That one.
And then other one. Hey, I'm talking to you. No. They speak something. I don't remember. But
I have no
he
idea.
wrote a literal song
It was
and
published.
yeah, and published it as this poem. I was like, I know this song. I was singing that song.
Private onsen in ryokans. Right, we can do that. Oh, by the way, if we book a hotel, right, we should check if there's like a bath or not, so we can take like cool pictures.
Usually, if the business is providing us a hotel,
Yeah.
there's a bath in. The
Yeah, I've never actually sat on a bath, right? And I mean, I actually like bathtub.
Yeah.
I want to take like cool pictures there, like where
with
where.
bubbles and
Yeah, I'm like this and like posing like erotic.
Have you guys read?
Berserk manga. Yeah.
I did not my kind of manga.
There is a meme. Have you? I think I already shared that meme, but there's the meme where it's like the girl dies and then he's like, oh, but someone added like instead of like shocked dialogue, someone added like starts beatboxing like. I think I still have that in my phone. Let me look for it. I think it was quite hilarious. Starts beatboxing that one.
Share kiya tha?
Yeah, but where is it? Okay. Oh shit, I think I accidentally deleted it. No, it should be. Oh, right. This one. This one. I don't know if you can see that or if it's not clear enough, but
I think it's clear. Like,
you guys watched Oh shit, I still
Yeah,
haven't watched it yet.
I made in the list, but I think Tokyo 11 is not available in India Netflix. So I said it in Japan. I use VPN and said in the Japanese Netflix. I just watched the first episode. It's actually fun. I can give you the plot.
No.
I usually say plot, but I go for spoilers.
Yeah, exactly. She says I'm going to tell you the plot, but she ends up telling the story. So I hate that.
and I really love spoilers.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I hate spoilers.
And then last time we were watching Hannibal. And then I kept asking her like, please
And
give me the spoilers,
"Bruh,
please give me the
bruh,"
spoilers.
I'm like, bruh, what's the point of even watching if you're just so eager for those spoilers, right? And she was like, no, it makes it more interesting. And I'm like, bruh, that doesn't how it should work. At least it doesn't work for me that way, because I hate when I'm watching something and they're like, oh, this person dies and she gets her head cut. Like, bruh, stop. What's the point of me watching it? And it's the other way around for Juno, right? And I find it quite strange. do get why it might be fun, but like sometimes we're like, oh, what happens, like,
Because
but
she's just impatient.
yeah, maybe she's just impatient, but I don't think she's actually impatient in general, but I don't know why
It
in
could
like,
be just about stories.
yeah, it can be just about stories, but for me it's like I am actually very impatient in real life, but for me in stories, right, I don't like it when like someone spoils it.
For me, I will look forward like, okay, she said this scene will come. Okay, where is the scene? Yes, where is the scene? I don't know. It's like that. Watch from they put in the YouTube Miss Asia.
Oh, why are you beatboxing after killing the child, guys? No, it's just a meme. It's not actually what's happening. It's just a meme.
Kitsune will be dying here. I'll be like, oh yeah, if I do that, someone will kill me.
I will wake up I'll wake up again and I will slap you and die again. How dare you!
Bitch, nani ko na yung pang.
Watch from News Asia on YouTube. Oh, it's
I did
there?
not know that it was there. I searched one, I didn't find it, so maybe yeah.
Yeah.
There are lots of.
You know, like, I know that there is like lots of free channels where not lots of, but there are free channels where you can watch anime from, right? But me being me, I want to watch what I want to watch, right? And the things that I want to watch is not available in that specific like
Hannibal.
Yeah, for example, Hannibal, right? I really want to watch it because I only watched like season 1, right? And that was long time ago. So like I want to watch the entire series, and it's not in India Netflix. It was before, but they removed it, right? So I really wanted to watch it. So me and Juno, like when we were still working on our WCS like props and shit, we like me first. I was watching it, and then her net is so bad. It kept disappearing, right? And I was like so frustrated. So I was like, never mind, just download it illegally. I'm in season 3 now, so I just need season 3. And I told her like, get to season 3 fast and we'll watch together, but that never happened, and I think it's already removed in the
they removed it.
yeah. So I'm just going to do one thing. I go and download illegal. Oh shit, you're going to get cancelled.
No problem. But what to do, because they said it is available in some of the like streaming site, but how can we pay for every streaming
Exactly.
site? Like, it's too expensive.
Like especially like Netflix, what they do is like, for most series they just like put out all the episodes at once, right?
Yeah.
For other streaming sites, for example, like I think it's Amazon Prime, what they do is like they put half I think.
I mean, one episode afterwards,
Yeah.
second episode after
And I watched the Good Doctor series in Amazon Prime, right? And they didn't put the new season when like, I mean, it's already out long time ago, but they're not putting it. But yeah.
Did suspense.
Have you watched it, Rohit?
What, Hannibal?
No, the Good Doctor.
No.
Aren't you an MBBS student? I think you're going to like the series. Oh, by the way.
Oh, he's MBBS.
By the way, guys, the dude here, Redemption Props, he's actually an MBBS student. He's from a medical
No,
background.
I was.
No, he was. I mean, it doesn't matter. You still basically are, right? Because it's part of you, right?
Yeah.
So, you are still an MBBS. I mean, you still have that, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, your head is so good. Big brain time. Give me some. Like someone said, do you think the Anthem of Heart anime ending sucks, or is it just me? Did you watch
Only
Anthem of
medical show
Heart?
I like is this
Grey's Anatomy?
Doctor House.
No, I find
House MD. House MD is the best medical
I
show.
find Dr. House a tad bit annoying. And
What about Sanjeevani?
Sanjeevani, bro?
He's awesome. He's awesome.
No.
He's such a good actor.
He's good, but some parts I find it obnoxious, to be honest. What kind of anime you guys usually watch? I mean, what genre? Okay, it's different for both of us.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have a bit similar choices, but it's still different, right? For me, I like watching serious anime or thriller action, or I mean, I think I basically watch anything, but I do even sometimes watch like shoujo or anime or manga, but I basically usually steer clear away from it. But you know, sometimes you have a mood where you're like, oh, I really want to watch this good shoujo manga anime, and then I watch it when I feel that. But usually, no, I actually watch I like series that's like serious or has a good animation, or I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. more to that somewhere along those lines. And yeah, I same goes for series, right? Not anime. Like I like, for my favorite genre for series or movies is sci-fi. Yep.
I think for me it's like more like if the character is nice, I will watch it.
Yeah,
or maybe
yeah.
the story development or character development.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm really big fan of Mob Psycho 100, both manga and anime, because I don't know, people say that season 2 is not nice, but I think their eyes is blind, like more blind
Yeah,
than
with
mine.
different choices.
Yeah,
right?
but like the story is much better in the season 2, and like they have like deep meaning and all and shit like that. And it's very nice, and the animation is very cute. Like it's like exactly to like try to like be loyal to the drawing of one.
Right.
So it's very nice, and especially the manga. So for me it's more like manga than anime, because anime I have to like sit there and have to take time, but for manga I can read anywhere, like bang bang
Yeah.
bang bang.
Shigota.
Rohit, what about you? And horror, Itojinji is best.
Yeah, horror. I love
Horror,
horror.
Itojinji. I always reread it every fucking
What
time.
about you, Rohit?
So three genres I like the most are psychological thrillers, fantasy, anything related to fantasy, and third
Right.
is just action shonen.
Yeah. Shonen.
Sometimes like slice of life, like
Yeah.
Psyche.
Yeah, I watch a lot of slice of life
Hinamatsu,
too,
just for
but-
fun.
For me, I've realized that I don't really watch much slice of life anime. I have watched quite a few,
Not
but I've noticed that
A lot
I
of them
don't
are
find
really bad.
myself.
Yeah, a lot of them are,
Very bad, like,
and then
it's
very
hard to find
cringy
good
and
ones.
same
Yeah,
same
very
stories.
same story plot.
Yeah.
Like
Have you guys watched Welcome to NHK?
Yes, that's
I
my
haven't.
favorite.
Awesome! I have watched that show like
Yeah,
10 times.
yeah, you
It's
should.
So good.
I think it's
What's
available
that
on
about?
Facebook. Huh?
What's that about?
It's about a hikikomori who is like inside a.
Oh, I think
room,
NHK. You mean the company that?
No. It's like Welcome to
It's not
NHK.
related to it.
but
Oh, yeah,
not
okay,
related.
okay.
Every episode is such a gold mine. It's
Yeah.
so good.
It's really good, especially
Mm.
with, like currently we are getting like stuck in, and like we are used to staying at home and not getting out, and like involuntary or voluntary we become shut in, like
Right.
for us, like we don't want to go outside socialize, like slowly we
It's
are
very
turning
funny.
into
It's
hikikomori, so
very,
you
very
can like
funny.
sometimes relate to the
Yeah.
plus it's not only like very serious and shit, but it's also like
It's
in
very
other very
funny,
way,
very
yeah, in funny way also there is like
Someone commented
love
Money Heist. No, I haven't watched.
I
I haven't watched it.
It's good. It's good.
I've heard it's
Website.
good, but I've never like thought about watching it for some reason. I don't know. I get the ads right in my Netflix front page, but I don't know why I never like. Oh, I'm gonna watch this, and I never like thought about it, right? Because I see so many posts about it in Facebook, and even when you see something about something too much,
you
you're
don't
like,
want to
oh, I
watch."
don't want to watch it, because all the story is always mentioned in the Facebook post itself, right? So like, what's the point? I already know the story, like, so I'm not gonna watch it. Like, if you when every like for example, some songs, right? When you overhear it, you start getting sick of it, right? For example, Game of Thrones was very hit at one point. I'm still it's very hit, but you keep hearing about it, and you're like, oh my god, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to hear about it anymore. Like that's what happened to me for Money Heist. I will try to watch it, but I don't think I might. Someone commented Mob 100 second season was way better for me. It was more character development than the first one. See, someone actually
something
agrees with
to
you.
do. Nice, because like you know that Reagan Shisho, like his character is a fraud, and like at season 1 you will find him annoying, but in the season 2 you will like start to know, like understand that he might be a fraud in a way, like he tell that he's a psychic, but then he also does his job very nicely, and then stuff like that, and like it was very good, and oh my god, I was like,
the
"Damn."
dude, like
Yeah,
the guy that
dude,
pretends like he has power.
Season 1 you will get annoyed.
I think I only watched season 1, and I think it was quite funny, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
and
didn't.
then in season 2 it was more focused on Mob being a actual human and all. So
Right.
I think like one the creator
What is
he's
that?
I think it's for the mouse. It happened.
You
So-
guys watch Rick and Morty?
Now.
Yeah. I think I watched it on the TV, but okay. Well, someone commented, I would suggest Rohit to watch all Satoshi Kon director work. He did like 7 movies.
Yes,
I have watched.
Yeah, even I have watched
Yes,
Satoshi
yeah.
Kon. Yeah, he died too soon. But yeah, Rick and
Perfect Blue
Morty.
is so good. Perfect Blue, one of the
Yeah, I
Yeah,
watched
Perfect
Perfect
Blue,
Blue.
yeah.
It's really like in a. It's sad in a way. Like I think like K-pop idol usually go through that in a way, right? Because
Yeah.
it's like you have to work so hard to be like relevant, right? And like and also like try to not lose yourself in that process. Like I don't
And
know.
that
I don't
grip-
think I can relate to that, but I feel for them. Like
And that stalker stuff.
yeah, exactly. That stalker is so creepy. The scenes are so creepy, but it's like it's a very good movie, and it's way ahead of its time.
Yeah, and then
Right?
the thing is like you know that idol in Japanese culture, like
It's
in
actually
Japanese-
true, right?
Yeah,
This
it's
shit
true,
happens,
because
actually.
did you know like one Japanese idol have to
Shave her head.
have to say sorry because she got assaulted by a stalker on the stage. Among the people, she had to go to the stage. I saw in the YouTube like she was attacked by a fan of her in her apartment, and the stalker followed her till her home, and then she didn't got sexually raped or something, but she tried to get away, and then she did get away with it, and then she ran, and something happened like she protected herself and stuff like that. And then next time on the stage, she went there, she asked like, I'm very sorry of what I have done, and she was asking sorry because she was assaulted. I was like, what the fuck
It's
is
some
going on here?
misogynistic shit.
Yeah, and it's not only one time, it happens like a lot of times. Like,
I saw a video where an idol had to shave her head because she got a boyfriend or something. Yeah. And that is
in
so
the-
strange. Like she has her own life beside being an idol, right?
maybe it's in the contract, but shaving her head and
Yeah,
making
that
her
is
wig
too
is just
much. That is too
maybe
much.
like do something else, maybe take her fine or something like that. But
Right.
like humiliation is very
In
weird.
Korea, you basically pay a fine, right?
Yeah,
if you like
pay a
break
fine
the
or
breach the
or
contract or
contract
something.
is like done.
Someone commented something in Japanese.
No, it's not Japanese. His name is like.
Oh, okay, okay,
his
okay,
name.
okay.
Hi Rei-chan, what's up?
Hi, what's up?
Is there any favorite anime you want to talk about? We can talk. And like in the next podcast, do you guys watch like live action?
It's
Any
like
live action? Like
it's so
we
and
can-
so.
Kenshin is good.
no live action.
Yeah, Kenshin live action.
Can
It's like
Genshin Impact?
so and
No,
so.
no. Oh.
Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh yeah.
Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah, I
so,
think-
I think we can talk about live action in the next podcast.
Yeah,
like
yeah. Someone
I have a
commented,
lot of them.
is it strange that Perfect Blue seems so real that anyone from this chat can be that kind of stalker fan?
Yeah, no.
I don't think we're famous enough for that.
But like we do get like sometimes like
Yeah,
calls,
we do get creeps a lot.
and
like-
then calls from people saying that they this and that, and then yeah, like assault call like this. Like,
Oh, you know what happened to me? It's been maybe 2 months. I don't remember when it was, but I got a pizza, right? Like I told you about it.
Ah.
Yeah, I got I got myself a pizza, and like what happened was like I used my number, right, to order the pizza, and like the delivery person, like he seemed like a very normal guy, right? Like not someone who has the time to like pester someone up, like other than work, right? He didn't like, but then again, you should never judge
Judge a
someone
book by
with
its
their
cover.
like appearance, right? So I paid no attention. I was like just like thank you, and then I went home. Okay, and that night I got a message like hey, and something I didn't pay attention, and I don't really like entertain people who like do fake calls or like hey, who is me guys, like I don't do that shit, so I just usually block or something. I just ignored. I thought like if he is one of my friend, he would just be, hey, it's me, why are you acting like why are you showing attitude? So what happened was like I didn't reply, of course, and then he messaged me again, and then he changed. At first he didn't have a profile picture, he had picture of something random shit in the DP, and then suddenly he changed his like photo, right? And after some days I was like, who is this person? I saw the profile picture, and then it turned out to be that pizza delivery guy. And at first I couldn't remember. Okay, I have very bad memory. And the first time, where the fuck did I see this dude? And then I kept trying to remember, and then it suddenly like hit me like, oh my god, it's that dude that delivered my pizza. And that is so creepy for me, right? Because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't like randomly text my customer like, "Hey, remember me? It's me." Like that is so creepy and disgusting,
Especially
right?
the
And that's like,
delivery food.
yeah, and like there's nothing wrong, but still like. No, there's
Like-
plenty of shit wrong about it, but you shouldn't like message your customers like that, right? Like, and that's
then
so
it
creepy.
wasn't even like in departmental, you're talking to each
Yeah,
other
yeah,
and
yeah.
you're buying stuff.
I didn't
and
even
maybe
talk to him.
friendly.
I just said
like
thank
that.
you, and I just went away. And then he saw me, right? And then yeah, I don't think people should do that because it's just gross and creepy. It applies to both male and female. Like no one should feel like this, even if you're male. People like usually like undermine males in this kind of situation, right? They think like males they don't suffer like females. No, they do. Like, and I don't think anyone should like go through this kind of situations where they feel uncomfortable and feel their privacy is being violated, right? And it doesn't mean like he or she sexually assaulted me. No, it's still invading my privacy, right, and making me uncomfortable. So no one should ever feel this way. Yeah. So yeah, and I do get some messages where the stranger is like, hey, and like send me like unsolicited like
Yeah, too many.
pics, right? I just ignore them. It's no point in getting angry at these people. There are like so many of them. It's like fishing in the ocean, right? So yeah.
Cross zero.
Cross zero.
Yeah, we are going to talk about.
Cross zero.
We are going to talk about it.
Yeah, in the next
you
one.
know, when the Cross Zero was very famous.
Right.
Rohit, did this thing happen to you? Like, you know, when Cross Zero was really famous, and then boys from different school were very inspired by it, and then they
Oh
started
my
having
God,
like
I know a lot of
school
stories like
fights.
this.
Yeah, and then school fights, and they used to fight together. It's like so fucking cringe. Oh my god.
It was very famous in Arunachal, like Cross Zero when it first like the movie when it first started getting viral, right? Oh my god, the kids in the school where they're like, hey, and they like fight like people from different schools, and like they will like climb up the chair like, hey, how dare you, dang, and all that. It was really funny, to be honest, and like the school I was in, it was part of another school, right? I think you all know about it, the Royal International School. I think I shouldn't disclose all this personal information.
And I don't discuss the school.
Okay, I should.
We already said the school name. But
Royal something. So like they were very famous for this dramatic fights, right? And I heard so many stories where the girl of the guy that was fighting, the girlfriend basically, they would be like, hey, please don't fight, like please don't fight, like please stop fighting, please, if you love me, stop fighting. Like I hear so many stories like that, and I was like, because ever since I was little, right, I find all this very cringy. So yeah, I heard lots of stories from that school, and yeah, I think there are still people like this, but I think it's lowered a lot, right?
it's like the lowest. Like before, when we used to be in school, and whenever I step up or outside, I used to get call or just grabbed or something. But it became too low. Like I don't. Like yeah, we do get call sometimes, but it's like sometimes.
Yeah, now these days kids are more like socially
they know
decent
what is
and
wrong
like
and what is
wrong,
right, and they don't like to they don't make a behavior that make them feel like
Yeah.
see, I'm cool. What they do is they focus their thing on their clothes, on their on
and
their
that's actually a
appearance,
good
and
thing.
that's much
and
better.
people who think otherwise, like, this guy is dressing so girly, why he likes K-pop, like, why, what's wrong with that,
Yeah, he's
right?
enjoying
It's his
himself, he
life.
likes
It's like,
it. Let them do
if you like something, do it. Why should like you bother about what people think, right?
Yeah.
And like, why should you even comment about this guy's hairstyle? If he likes putting on makeup, let him put makeup. If you like putting on makeup, put makeup, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's
the
your life.
pamato.
I don't care, like, and you shouldn't care, like, people shouldn't care.
Shut up, fuck you.
This podcast is basically us like rambling.
Yeah, especially in cosplay too. Like I have seen some boys who really want to cosplay, but when I'm like, okay, so they ask me to help them cosplay, and I like help them with the costume. But when it comes to makeup, I'm like,
mat lagao.
इतना घटिया है, मत लगाओ, मतलब मैचिंग नहीं होगा, इतना this is I'm like बहुत हम बहुत gay लगते हैं,
like,
बहुत gay
like,
है. It's like,
that is a
I
very
would just say you don't put in the, I won't put, just don't
that
tell
is
me
a very stupid stigma about
Yeah.
only gay people applying makeup, right? Like, yeah,
people don't realize the movies they watch or when they're
Exactly.
not how
Yeah.
much makeup male actors
Exactly.
have in
Yeah.
The Iron Man you love
them.
the
Way more than
most.
what you guys wear on your cosplay.
Exactly. That Iron guy you like a lot applies shit ton of concealer and makeup because he's getting old.
Yeah, even
Even
Ulfrin.
yeah.
Logan
Even-
Paul. Oh no, Logan Paul. I would say.
Even
Logan.
even Aquaman, that bulky ass dude you like, applies makeup in his face because he needs to be in front of the camera, and no one looks exactly flawless in the camera. And to look camera decent, you need to at least like prepare yourself, especially actors. Like they need to like be in front of
Care.
the camera a lot, so they need to focus on their face, right? So
Skincare.
skincare, like everyone applies something or the other, and there is nothing wrong about it. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand why like males who apply even a little bit of
Sunscreen.
foundation or sunscreen get so much hate, right? You need to take care of your skin. You need to apply your sunscreen.
When you get cancer, they will laugh
Yeah.
at you.
I've seen people getting hate for even applying like body lotion and sunscreen, right? Hey, dude, you need to apply sunscreen in your face. You know how dangerous the UVB rays are. You are going to get cancer, so you just need to apply sunscreen. Don't hate people for applying sunscreen and taking care of themselves.
And
This
you-
applies to both male and female.
You know, when I was in the hostel, I brought up in a convent school, and
Yeah.
in convent like full with sisters.
Yeah.
Like the sisters rule, like they have to go away from like modern and this material world. So they told us no, like they used to not let us allowed like wearing sunscreen and shit like that.
Bruh.
And some like okay, they allow, maybe they let us wear, but they will like be judgy for like wearing bit makeup or something, wearing bit like foundation or wearing bit like what do you call होते ना जो सनस्क्रीन का साथ
Tinted.
तरह मेकअप भी होता है पर
Tinted
that
sunscreen.
kind of
Yeah.
stuff, and like because of that I'm not used to wearing any cream or
Okay,
sunscreen.
she barely wears any sunscreen. Okay, I be like, hey, aren't you going to apply sunscreen or something? They're like, susti hai, very lazy. And I'm like, bruh, you say that when you get cancer.
Yeah, I really want to wear sunscreen and take care of my skin, but because of that condition I grew up in, I can't even.
No, but
like,
then again, like,
but
see,
I can't remember
when
to
I was
wear.
a kid, right? Even I was like, I hated applying sunscreen or hair oil or anything, right? I was a very like a tomboyish person, and I hate the feeling of cream in my face, right? All this happened only after I was around 12th grade. I started taking care of myself. That's basically when I started thinking about cosplaying, right? So 12th grade was when I started taking care of myself, and like when I started thinking about, I saw Juno and others who were cosplaying already at the time, and I thought it was really cool. So like I was like, oh my god, I want to do that too. So I need to take care of myself, and I was like, and then I started taking care a little bit at a time, and slowly that's how I started taking care of myself, right? So yeah, people should take care of themselves, like even if you are a guy or a girl. So,
Yeah,
someone
they
will-
should. Please do. Don't be like me, feeling susty.
Do you
will get
apply
cancer.
sunscreen, Rohit?
Sunscreen?
No, I'm the lazy one.
Right,
Yeah, apply
okay.
it.
But then again,
Kitsune will laugh and
you
bought a
Don't
fuss.
even go out. No,
yeah, exactly. You don't go outside.
Okay, what did this guy say? What do you think of Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather? Who? Wow.
Oh, Logan Paul and the
I
Floyd
don't know.
Mayweather fight.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's so cringy. I didn't even watch it.
Yeah.
I did see some clips of it, but have you watched it, Rohit? Right.
I don't think
Why
we
waste
enjoy
our
that
time,
kind
right?
of content.
Again, fighters
Everyone
got
knew
paid.
what was going to happen. It's like everything is
Fighters
scripted.
got.
Yeah, it was fixed.
You comment that fighters got paid. Whole thing was rigged, and dumb people went to see that fixed fight.
It
So
was
it
not
all
even
it
a
sounded
match.
like
There
circus,
was no judging.
right?
There was no judging. It was just a spar for
I
money.
don't know. I
Basically, people just
find Logan Paul and his brother, what Paul, something Paul,
Logan Paul, Jack
Jackass
Paul.
Jack Paul. I find them so cringy. I'm sorry, like if you are a fan or something, but I don't know. I just find them really cringy, especially after what happened in Japan, where one of the Paul brothers like filmed the dead body, right, and being disrespectful. And not just that, even before that,
there
they're
are
like
many videos.
buying fish and throwing it in top of someone else's car and throwing Pikachu at people, right? I mean the Pokeball at people, and that is so disrespectful. Like, and Japan is a country where like people are very like self-aware of all
and
these
there's
things, right? Just
privacy.
imagine like if you hurt someone's pride, like that is not how it should have been done, right? So, and that's one of the reasons I hate these guys, and I don't. They are just in general so cringy. I'm probably cringy in some people's eyes, but they are more cringy than me.
T-series or PewDiePie. I think T-series have some good
Yeah, they have some
songs,
good
like,
songs,
you can
right?
judge, like, and both of them are like different things.
Yeah.
PewDiePie is not.
PewDiePie is a content creator.
And
T-series
like
is a music producer or
acting
something.
and
Is a blah
all,
blah
and
blah.
blah blah blah.
So and you can't compare them, but but obviously, I mean, if you look at us, we are obviously more
Fan of
inclined to like PewDiePie. So I think even Rohit
do-
likes PewDiePie.
I do like T-series as a person who love acting. I do like T-series because in T-series there is a new institute where you can learn acting and you can apply for
For
like
real?
audition. Yeah, in Guwahati.
Right.
They recently opened it up. I really wanted to go there, but I can't. It's too hot.
Exactly. Oh my God,
can't.
Guwahati is so hot.
Yeah, I don't want to go out of Itanagar.
Right.
Even if
And then like again, people when all this like T-series versus PewDiePie thing was happening, right? People were being like, if you like PewDiePie, you are destroyee. You are what is it, the English word for people?
Traitor.
A traitor and blah blah blah. Like, hey, liking. I mean, just because I like something else doesn't mean I'm like destroyee, right? Like it
Yeah.
doesn't make me like. People can have different choices and still be patriotic, right? Like that is so stupid. That is
you
just
watch
so
Dreams
Dreams Unlimited videos.
I don't think so. I
No
don't
idea.
remember. I have no idea. you can suggest.
Don't like Dreams.
What is it about?
He's annoying. He makes a lot of video game content. If it's the Dreams
Then
that
I
he's
have no
talking
idea.
about, he makes Minecraft content and all.
I like
And
Danny
overall
Gonzalez.
not a nice guy. I think.
I think I know about Danny Gonzalez because of you guys.
Yeah,
right?
I
I stay in Juno's place once in a while, right? No, not once in a while. I mean, I stay in her place like regularly sometimes. So like she and her sisters, they watch Danny Gonzalez and all that party like videos.
Curtis Gunnar Drew God.
Yeah. Something like. And I know them because of. You can pick the call
I can.
and tell them like busy.
Yeah.
Right. You guys watch okay. But yeah, for me, the content creators in YouTube, I basically like YouTubers I like are abroad in Japan, PewDiePie. I watch what was his name? Jacksepticeye's video sometimes, but I like Cinnamon Test Can. And there are many YouTubers actually. I am actually heavily into watching construction videos. And there is a channel that I follow these days and it's called Modastrial Maker or something, where he bought an abandoned building and he's making that into his workplace and a home. So yeah, I think he's currently in episode 16 or 19, I forgot. But yeah, I really love watching construction videos.
Yeah. She gets a lot of like knowledge from watching content.
Yeah, I get so much knowledge from watching construction videos, and I know.
You should watch this channel called Veritasium. It's a science-related channel, but it's really interesting. Like you don't need to know any science. He explains
Right.
everything. It's very good.
I watch
Probably
lots
the
of
best science channel on YouTube.
I watch lots of video like this, but some of the channels, right? I don't remember the name. So yeah, no Dream. I'm talking about Dreams Unlimited. Isn't that what we're talking about? No idea about that. Sorry. Right, but yeah, I think I love watching informational videos in YouTube, and then sometimes I watch so much YouTube that I forget that I need to sleep, right? And then I like go in a spiral where like I just forget about the time, and I reach from one place to another. And I'm like, hey, where the fuck? Where am I even? Like, and then that's how I found that video.
So many tutorials, like art related, science related tutorials, science videos, a lot of crime documentaries.
Right.
Way too many crime documentaries.
Right.
Way too much. My YouTube is very complicated.
Yeah, you know, like
Very good
at
suggestions.
one point I'm watching like a video about like building, and then I watch so many shit, and I go in the place where like it's already all memes. Like that's how I found that video. Like Gokiburi Taiso, Gokiburi Taiso. Do you know the video? Gokiburi Taiso. It's about cockroach, right? The human cockroaches dancing.
Yeah.
Someone
For me, like if I don't have like phone in my hand and watch like
I know the meme. Vsauce.
YouTube, I won't sleep. I have to
She
take
watches
picture.
video when she's going to sleep, right? She plays video, and for me, it's like I don't need any noise. But then I'm like, okay, never mind. I'm just going to bear it. Someone with Vsauce here. I know this meme. Hey Vsauce, it's Michael here.
Wait, that's
What do you think about YouTubers reacting to anime series or movies? I think it's good, like because people, some
different
people like
content to do.
some people like hearing like people speak about certain topics, right?
like me.
Yeah. So like for it can be like any topic, right? So it's the same for them too. Like I actually like go to like watch like videos about reviews, right?
Yeah.
Especially after I watch a good movie or a series, and I'm like, oh, I really like the series. I need to know more about this series, or I want to see how others feel about this. Then I watch like reviews or like people reacting to the series or videos. Oh my god, I noticed that I move my hand a lot.
Yeah, it's
I
just-
was like, I must have been an Italian in my past life.
Shit, nobody hears that.
Right. So yeah, I think it's cool. Like especially the Anime Man, right? If you know Anime Man
Yeah, my
already,
favorite.
yeah, he
Joey.
just make a good video about all this.
Commentary and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's nice, like reaction videos.
Even
are good.
PewDiePie, like
Yeah, he does.
some.
I think he also do some kind of like literature review.
Yeah. He
makes
suggests books, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to like buy novels and books, right? But I don't have space, right? And my room is very small. I actually used to read a lot of novels when I was when I was still in school, right? I used to read lots of like novels and story and but I forgot all the titles. But yeah, I used to finish it very fast. But I really want to make a collection. But where is the space, bruh? And what about you, Rohit? Do you like reading novels?
Get audible, no. Get audible. We are audible.
No. You know, like the thing is like having
is
a book
different
in your hand and
Yeah.
feeling it, like moving the like flipping the pages is a very different feeling than.
Me as a medical student have been traumatized by books. I just no longer like the act of reading books. Like, sometimes I'll pick them up now and then, but in medical there's just so much you just don't want to look at books.
Right.
So I do everything digital now. All in PC.
Yeah, I can understand that as well. Even now, I'm like
Save the trees. Save the trees.
exactly. Yeah, that also works. But then again, like wanting a collection is very
and
different.
for me, like I used to be an English major student, and I read a fucking lot of novels and dramas and all like critics and all. So like I was just like thinking while I was pooping, I was thinking that hey, I've been reading a lot of novels which are like fucking annoying, and they are all like ancient and all. So I read this one novel called Look Back in Anger, and it's like a Broadway also. So I was like, there are like, lots of good like modern literature. Why don't they fucking teach that shit?
Exactly. Like it's about time, right?
And
We
then
move on.
Like they are all novels, and it's not like they are like very good or they are like in literature they are like the wow best, because I have read much better novels in modern literature than this shit.
Right.
Especially Look Back in Anger. Fuck you, go die. Whoever choose that one for English major, fuck you, because it's like so fucking worse if you read that, if you have ever read it.
Right.
I was like, bitch, give us new novels to read. Like don't they want us to be excited for reading? Like we have been reading that same novel again and again for every year, and like I have read one novel 2 times for 2 different semesters. It's like, what is there a shortage for novels and shit like that in literature? It's like too annoying. Like Indian, grow up, give us new books.
It's about time we move on.
Yeah.
What do you think about the youth? Oh, okay. Are nostalgias good or bad? I think it depends if the memory is good or bad.
Like there are 2 things. I wrote a poem about nostalgic. So I think they are both. Like it's sometimes good because we can talk about like we are doing it right now. We are talking about things that we did before. We are feeling good about it. But
If
the
it
thing
makes
is, like,
you feel good, then
yeah,
it's good. If it makes you feel bad, then it's bad.
But then the thing I heard about this generation sometimes is like generation thing is that there's fight like who had like better childhood.
That's so cringy,
yeah,
bro.
and then,
That's so
like,
cringy.
don't take your nostalgic and
Especially like
hurt people.
you know,
and
like
all.
now the thing is happening is like recently there was a controversy about any Eminem like
yeah,
where-
and then Generation Z versus
Generation-
Million, and like
Bruh,
fuck you.
I've yet to see people from Generation Z actually like like dissing Eminem. Like maybe there was one or two person, but like bruh, you can't blame the entire
Even
generation. And me
generation-
being from
generalized.
Generation Z, right? I think especially like the ones like that are like 97, 98, 99 liners, they can like relate to both in the 2000s generation and like the
Especially as a
90s
person
generation,
who
right?
have grown up here because
Yeah, in the
we had
90s.
everything so late.
Everything was given to us late, right? Like compared to other countries, like so I don't get this drama, right? I find it so like
And so
obnoxious.
westernized,
Yeah,
westernized nostalgia, you know.
yeah.
But
Like, what do you think about this, Roy?
Yes,
Yeah, what
yes,
do you
yes.
think about this drama, like the generational thingy, like
Drama, like, we
millennials,
had
Gen
best
Z,
childhood.
boom, yeah,
Our
yeah.
time was
It's
better.
stupid,
Right,
anyone
right?
time
Yeah.
to care for that
Sick,
kind
like,
of stuff is
stupid.
probably doesn't have anything to enjoy in their life.
Someone
Yeah.
wrote like I used to like anime man, but nowadays he do more on porn and hentai. Right.
I don't like any anime YouTubers these days. They're all
Right. I mean,
that's the problem with being an anime YouTuber. Like if you're doing anime content now and then, it's fine. But if you're strictly being I'll only make anime content, the truth
No,
is
no, no,
there's
he
only
doesn't.
so many things you can talk about.
right.
And eventually it just gets boring and you're just forcing out content for views.
Right.
It
Yeah,
gets
it
annoying.
happens.
But
sometimes.
like here, Nomology said like anime man, he doesn't like it. But then again, see, I think maybe he does all this because that brings him more viewers,
I think
right?
majority of viewers like
No, but
Yeah.
you have to expand. Like
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at
But then
PewDiePie,
again,
he's been there since
yeah.
like 12 years or something, and he's constantly changed his content, right? He's very
Right.
aware of when he gets bored of stuff and when his audience is going bored and when he needs to move on and find new things.
Yeah.
Right.
I think
So,
anime man
that's
like
why he's
he had
been
a
on top
face
always,
when he
right?
was doing it same thing again.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Yeah, you know Akidiris, I think I actually like her content because she's
I
changing.
cannot stand it for
Yeah,
some reason.
like she's changing. Like she just started her like detective like crime videos, and I really like crime channel.
Yeah,
and
me
I
too.
Read it, and I think she's like her crime videos are good. Like it's full of like evidence. And I mean videos shoot and like especially like Otaku Killer. She like takes her to
Right.
the
I
real
have yet to
place
watch
and-
that video. I
Yeah,
know
that's
about the
actually
storyline,
good,
but
yeah.
I haven't watched
She
it
showed
yet.
all the videos recordings, which actually most like I've seen most, but where people just talk, but they don't show that much of stuff. But she
Right.
showed some of the stuff, which is kind
Due
of
to
interesting.
like lack of materials,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. They don't
She
material.
actually like I think
Collects
I think I was actually watching half of the video, but I think I had to go somewhere, so I was like, oh, never mind. I just left.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for her to like
I
pop
did
up more.
see I see the intro part where she said like she actually went to the places that happened and like
and
talked
she
to the people.
show those things on her videos. And it's nice.
Yo, anyone read one-shot novel Temptation of Tatanos, which inspired the Yo Asobi song? Yo
No.
Asobi is the best.
Did you read the novel Temptation of? Oh, you said you don't like books.
See, actually, I might know about that song, that song, right? Where the controversy was about like it's a suicidal song, but everyone's like just dancing. Na 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 na
Oh, yeah,
na
yeah,
na 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 na.
It happened in the other song also. Ruru live
So-
stream
I find
suicide.
it quite funny though, but you know, like, I mean, if it's sad song, like, doesn't mean all the audience reacting to it is
Yeah.
doing it to make
Like-
fun, right?
like
They're just making a video.
Yeah, like if you put out some creative content, like if you put out something like as maybe a song or a poem, you are just putting it out for the people to enjoy, and then like people will interpret it in different ways.
Yeah,
Like if
exactly.
you are putting it like, hey, it is not so deep song, and just you are putting it out, but someone
someone,
else,
yeah.
it will be like very deep. It will be like for example, she watched Mob Psycho, but it's like just an anime for her. But for me, it's like deep
Yeah.
shit. I'm very focused on this character. I really
Yeah.
like grab this character. I don't.
Yeah,
I
for
don't
me,
know
I
why.
watch Mob Psycho. Basically, I
Yeah.
find it funny, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, the humor is quite funny, especially in that episode where the guy, like, his hair.
Oh, you said it's like
I couldn't breathe in that episode because I was like laughing so hard, right? And then later he comes with the huge ass hair in his head. Like, I mean, I've watched that anime for that reason, for the humor, right? I mean,
people have like different interpretation,
right?
Let them enjoy what you have done, and if you don't like it, just don't.
Like again, like maybe for
tell in advance that you don't want this shit to be good.
For example, for me, that anime, the Diclonius one, that what I forgot the anime name, but it was something about the girl has Diclonius horns or something, and it's
Elfen Light.
Yeah, Elfen Light. For people, it was just a gory anime. For some, it was deep, but for me, I think I was like, for some reason, I relate to that anime. It's for the girl, right, having to like I don't know.
Because you got bullied in school.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe I don't know, but like not because I was bullied, but like in a way, like having to like change yourself for the society or something like that's the way I related to the anime, like not for the gory stuff, right? Of course, I enjoyed the gory stuff, but I related to it in a different way, like than people. Some people may actually also may have related the same way I did, but yeah, like she said, right, for her Mob Psycho, like interpretation for the from the story can be different for everyone. That's what I'm trying to say.
This
Name of the song. The song's name is Racing into the Night. Racing into the Night, right?
And there is another song I can suggest you guys to listen. It's like Ruru live stream, and then the song is about a girl who did suicide on her live stream. It is actually a real story. Like a girl, she was maybe like a junior high or 14 years old. She used to do live stream, and then once like her live stream were mostly of her like having breakdown or like having like chaotic. And then once she did a live stream, and in the terrace, and she was like, I will jump from here. Everybody's like saying, yeah, jump, and she did actually jump. And the
it
video
real?
Yeah, it's real, and the video is online. Like you can hear her scream like something like near the top. The voice is, I think it became viral, but it
What the fuck?
and then from that incident, a band made a song about it. And then some people use it for TikTok and that.
Yeah, but they don't know, right? Like you can't expect everyone to know the story behind it,
and,
right?
and then not everybody knows.
Like some of them, they're like, oh, this is a cute TikTok song. I'm gonna make TikTok.
It sound like TikTok, like
Even the song, no.
If I couldn't understand, I was like,
So,
like that.
do you guys draw manga or write stories? When I was a kid, I used to write stories, but
Where?
not anymore.
I do a lot actually. I still do.
I used to write. I didn't draw mangas,
we
but
should
I.
have a podcast writing fanfics.
Oh yeah, I would be good at it because I used to read a lot and I used to write a lot.
I used to write a lot of stories, and I also write a lot of stories in my brain, and like think about
And-
quotes, right?
Rohit, do you do that?
I don't think he does that.
I don't write, but I am a very I love stories. I love hearing stories. I love thinking about stories.
Right.
I was never
I want to eat something.
I never got
will bring-
lifted a
Right.
pen and actually wrote
The-
things down. But yeah,
Yeah.
I love stories.
Keep talking, I will come. I'm
Right. So that's great. Oh, you can see my collection in the background now. Ay.
We have some stuff to eat. Rohit, we are eating in front of you, flexing this. Ito Maggie Ito hasmula
This- I don't know what we got. Just run some random shit from the nearby shop, in the small shop, right? Local shop. Kono Dio da! Dio is my husband.
Dio, mukatte kuru no ka?
I forgot the rest of the dialogue. I need to Google it.
I only know and I think you did not write the dialogue.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Look, we are having SMR. I can't.
Some people hate SMR. Like, Dio. I'm not really a big fan of ASMR, but I do sometimes watch people eat. Mukbang, right?
I like ASMR if it is people talking, like a voice actor.
Yeah.
I have like a weird voice fetish. Because of that, I really like voice actors. And like,
I don't have a voice fetish, but I do like people who like have a very good voice. What about you, Rohit? Do you have any fetish?
I mean,
leg fetish, feet fetish. I know feet fetish. I see a lot of feet.
what?
I see a lot of feet on your Instagram.
Bruh, for real?
Your costume fits. Food. I'm making this food.
It was just one costume because feet were the most detailed part. So
Oh, this is surprisingly nice to eat,
I
right?
don't have a good foot fetish.
What do you have?
YouTuber, makeup YouTuber. Today I'll be applying this in my face.
What do you?
I don't know. I don't think I have any fetish.
I have like hands. Like no. I like beautiful hands, not fetish. I like
Bruh,
beautiful
okay.
hands.
Oh,
I
the
just like
bruh.
watching beautiful hands.
You must be Kira Yoshikage Kira.
And then I don't like feet and stuff, but I really do love voices. So you know that Jujutsu no Kaisen Nanami, he's like one of my favorite voice actor. I'm like, he also does this household Yakuza one.
Yeah.
He's the main voice actor. I'm like, bruh, speak more, daddy. Yeah, I hope nobody send this to my mother.
Like Gordon Ramsay's voice.
No, he scares me.
A lot of people love his voice. You know, not his yelling videos. You know, when he does his.
Oh yeah. That I like.
You know what he does? He makes a lot of very sexual sounds like. Yes, little bit more, little bit salt. Yes.
And he talks very smoothly, like you're gonna.
It, but Neha and someone just told me about it,
Gordon
and now I
Ramsay.
cannot unhear it.
Yeah, and he talks very softly, and he's like, and you're gonna
In
take
real
this.
life, he's very nice. He's only does the yelling on TV for the views.
Someone said,
He's very.
Hans! The Hanzo!
Best offender. I'm a very big fan of Jujutsu Kaisen. I wish I haven't read the manga because I know what shit is going to go down.
Oh, here's the dialogue.
Ah.
I'll be Dio. You be Jotaro. Okay, there. Here.
What is that?
Yaro Dio!
Yaro Dio!
おう、向かってくるのか。二血にこのディオに近づいてくるのか。せっかく祖父にジョセフが私のザワールドの正体を試験するジェイも直前まで問題を解いている受験生のような岸こいた気分でも強いてくれたというのに I forgot the tune.
You know. I don't know. 近づかな
近づかなってもぶちの
口がつなかなでもぶちむにもでは
ほうほうでは十分近づかないよう良い
やれだぜ
ほら呪いザワールドは最高のスタンダーだスタンドじゃ I think he wrote it wrong、時間は止めせともスピードとパワーとってお前のスタプラチナ I think he wrote it wrong. This is wrong. Why making me fool out of myself? Making a fool out of myself. やれだぜ
You should try this on Akihabara streets.
Yikes.
Yes.
I will be like baka gaijin.
You'll be in some clown
Ora.
next day.
Muda. I don't want to make a clown out of myself. I actually just did a while now.
Now we are eating like shit. This is actually shit talk.
How long has it been? No, I can't see quite long.
No, did you like that?
How long has it been?
Oh, it's about to be 3.
Right.
Okay. Guys, any last word you guys want to say? I mean, not you, okay? In the chat. What do you want to say? Any last word?
You want to ask something or? Because we will be ending the stream soon.
Yeah, in 5 minutes we'll be ending the stream. It will be 3 hours. So if you guys have anything to say.
Then I had asked a question in
When?
our Discord that you guys never read.
Oh yeah, wait, give me 1 second. No one was answering the Discord. I was like, nobody's alive. Okay, I will just go to. Okay, Jatin said, when are you playing? That's for you.
No, wasn't that one?
Yeah,
It's for everyone. It's for everyone, not for me.
Yeah, when are you going to play planning a cosplay apart from 3D model? That's for you. 3D stuff is not me.
So
Or
apart from pictures also, right? Apart from pictures, what is the first thing you're deciding?
I didn't see that.
Do you guys watch Sora the Troll videos? Oh yeah, not
I do
religiously, but like some few videos.
I do a lot. The Discord one, the Discord girl.
No, like one day he suddenly appeared in my feed, and that's how I watched it.
It was maybe because of me.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's kind of cringy.
Yeah, he's cringy.
Not good.
That's the fun part. He's cringy as fuck.
I'll be honest. I do not like Japanese humor. Is probably like 30-40 years behind rest of the world.
Yeah.
They don't understand sarcasm. They don't understand irony.
Yo, that is exactly right.
They're too polite.
Yeah.
They cannot make actually funny.
Like for example, like we say like so like then am I gonna put it in my head? Like we say things like that, right? They're like, no, you don't put it in your head, like, and you'll be like, bruh, what? Like they don't get sarcasm. I think I have noticed that.
But I like PDR song. He's like half British and half Japanese, but his content is nice. You watch.
And you can't really make much jokes with them, right? Like I've noticed that like they don't get the jokes and they're like so serious. Sure, I may be generalizing people, but I did notice most people being like this. Like
humor there is definitely a bit more mild. They don't
yeah.
go
And
as far as we go to make jokes.
And you know, like I've also noticed like they can't say no for some reason. Like you like remember the WC's even with the Skyrim game and like he was so tired, but I was talking. I didn't know he was tired. I was like, bah, 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 and suddenly I looked at his face and I was like, hey, are you tired? And I was like, yeah, they're traveling. In my mind, I was like, then why didn't you say so, right? Like he was just being polite, right?
See, that's for everyone, eh? Everyone would be like that. Even I would be.
No, I'm not like that. I'm not like that.
I'm like.
I'm not like that.
If someone is talking, I'm not going to stop them because they're tired.
I'm not like that. I just say, hey, let's talk later.
Please recommend me any group which gives information about local convention. In Arunachal Pradesh, I don't think so. You will get any news.
She's the one that basically mostly organizes.
So I don't think so. You won't get any news.
You can stay in our Discord, right?
Yeah, you can stay in my Discord if I ever like create any events. I don't think so. I will create now, but yeah, we can do like fund and group donation, and then we can create one because I don't have to spend any more money, and I don't have to spend money where people don't appreciate anymore.
Yeah.
So that's the shit. So do join my Discord. You can go, and then in Nagaland too, I really know. You can follow Nagaland Anime Junkies. Otherwise, I don't know. People do ask me a lot, thinking maybe I'm one of the organizers, but I'm just a cosplayer who sometimes gets hired as a host. That's all. Okay, I think that's it. Before going, we are going to say some word. Rohit, you go first.
It's always Rohit.
Moral of the story is follow your dreams and don't do drugs, kids. Yeah, that's it from me.
Yeah, but sometimes if doctor tells you you need to take some drugs, take it.
Exactly.
By the way,
Don't be an
water
anti-vaxxer.
is technically a drug. Water is a drug.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You can't live without it, right? So
Yeah. You can't generalize. You can't fucking generalize drugs.
Definition.
Huh?
That's the first thing you learn in pharmacology class. Class 1, they'll ask you, is water a drug?
Big brain
And they'll
time.
tell you, yeah, water is indeed a drug. By definition.
Nice. Now something you learn. The more you know, the nicer. And next time I will be like water. No, that will be Kitsune, not me.
I'm like,
Hot water.
cold water. I love cold water, like ice cold water. Yeah. Okay. You should say some. Oh wait, I should
No,
say
you.
something, right?
Let's-
Okay. What should I say? Okay. Yeah. So actually, they have quite. I was actually surprised. Like people actually watched. Hey, just kidding. Like yeah.
9 people
Think-
still watching.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
for all the people that commented and like keeping
Thank
the.
you for coming.
keeping the chat going. Like all of you guys, like in the comments, like for asking us questions and not like letting our like Juno's first like podcast be bad. And I really appreciate it. And also, this is my first time ever joining a podcast here with my friend. So I really enjoyed it, and I hope we can do more in the future. I think it's a good way to like talk about stuff, right? Like especially if there is like someone out there who can relate or even like share the same interest as us. So yeah. Thank you to all the guys watching here still, and also don't forget to like subscribe to our. Wait, I'm talking still. Don't forget to subscribe to Juno's channel here, also my channel, and Rohit, his social media. So yeah, feel free to do all that, and thank you so much for coming. Okay, now to Juno.
Okay, guys. Okay. Just kidding.
And Kitsune needs a new chair, so throw your money at her.
Yeah, please. She does a live stream on Twitch and Facebook, so you can donate some stars.
Yeah, my chair very uncomfortable.
Send all the money. She have a very uncomfortable
Google Pay,
chair.
Paytm also works.
Yeah. Maybe like Google Pay her some money, like okane.
I'm trying to get myself a new chair because
the
my
chair,
ass hurts.
Yeah,
My
the chair is so like my body is swelling up. Like I have
my ass is already flat and it's getting flatter because of my chair.
Yeah, like, please donate some money to her. And we will be ending, and I will be also bringing next guest next Monday, or maybe sometime when I'm free. I will be streaming podcast again. I hope you guys come there too, and let's make the chat entertaining as much as possible. Okay, and then I also stream on Twitch and Facebook. So yeah, you can send me money if you want. I also have
Just
UPI
like
ID.
stars.
I also have UPI ID. Send me money to drink Pepsi. Okay, and then you guys
Save
stay
Kitsune
safe.
ass.
Yeah.
Stay safe over
Hashtag
Mafias
safe.
you too, Nomology. Stay safe, wash your hands, and like hydrate yourself. Everyone, take care, and yeah.
That's all.
Go get your vaccine.
Yeah, go get your
Yeah,
vaccine.
we already got our
Second.
first vaccine. So
We are waiting for the second vaccine. So vaccine. Save my pronunciation. Okay, guys.
English
Bye. I think English major. What the best. Okay, bye.
you need to
Bye-bye.
end the stream before you say bye bye. Because I last time I was like bye bye, and then I was like, wait.
Bye. Stay safe, Imoto-chan. Hi. Okay, bye. じゃあね、また会いましょう。ポーズकरो ना. बेचारा रोहित का पोस्ट.
I can't even see the camera.
Okay, done.